Hello everybody, welcome to Penny for a Tale, FableForge, Odyssey of the Dragonlords tonight, Thursday night, live for your viewing pleasure. I hope you are all comfortable and ready to go. This should be quite the session tonight. Don't really have any announcements, nothing major is going on. However, I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I feel like for this session, for this video, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, okay, I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't warn you that there's the potential for some kind of heavy stuff. So view this at your own discretion, okay? And players, if anything particularly heavy may be coming up, I'm gonna pause for a second and let you know as well. So that being said, let's jump into tonight's episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Friends, players, it's been too long since we've had a real session, but here we are once again. When we left off, you had all been on the island with Themis for quite a while, helping Moxina find Queen Thessaly and accomplish her mission in exchange for her assistance with overthrowing the Minotaur slaving trade within Mitros. Similarly, you were on Themis at the behest of Euron, who received information that her brother, her lost brother, was here with Queen Thessaly. You traveled around the island attempting to learn a little bit about the Amazonian culture and also locate the location of Queen Thessaly. In doing so, you found that they were on this island in the Gulf on the eastern side of the island. You attacked it, you were pushed back by some basilisks and Amazonians. Lycus, using his clever bardic mage brain, polymorphed into a whale and found an underwater entrance, but not before he was gone too long and the rest of the party split off from him. In the initial assault against the temple, Moxina had been with you, but she disappeared from sight as you made your escape. You haven't been with her for more than 12 to 18 hours now, having lost track. You decided, the rest of you besides Lycus, decided to rest on the shore and then approach again to infiltrate once more and attempt to find out what happened to Lycus and Moxina. And so with some clever, stealthy approaches and Renatus using the invisibility magic that he possesses, you tied off the boat at one of the rocky outcroppings several hundred feet away from the island and started to swim in invisibly towards the island. As you were approaching, you saw Lycus burst up from out of the water, and you stealthily, maybe not so stealthily, swam up to him, reconnected, and formed a plan of attack whereby Lycus would once again polymorph into a whale, and he would essentially carry you all down underwater into the secret entrance he found several hundred feet below the surface to stealthily gain access to and infiltrate the temple here on the island of Themis. So, diving down into the deep, cold water around you, that is where we left off. And so that is where we will pick up. Lycus. In your whale form, the pressures of the increasing depth, completely a non-issue to you, but you notice your party members start to squirm and fidget as they grow more and more uncomfortable. You easily recover and hone in on, using your echolocation, the relatively large hole in the side of this island coming up from the seabed that you entered in previously. You know what's on the other side of this. The rest of your party members do not. So you've made your way down several hundred feet and there's this hole.
Tell them that there's a Hydra?
No.
No?
I don't think you did.
Are we sure? I could have sworn I let them know.
Actually 110% sure you did not. No, you told him it would be fine. You said it'd be fine. You know that you and Syaanis can fit through those small holes that the Hydra heads can fit through. And you know that there is a golden disc in the center of the hard floor of this underwater chamber that the Hydra is residing in. You also know there's a Hydra there. The only thing you told the rest of your friends was there's a secret underwater entrance and we'll be fine. So
like I left out something important.
You are now floating in the water a couple dozen feet. Your party members' lungs are starting to burn, and so I'm assuming you make your way in.
Yep, I'm gonna make my way in and bring him around, and then like I'm going to be like agonizingly slowly, you know, hit that. Shh.
Okay. All right. First of all, I need stealth checks from everybody.
It's okay, guys. I'm in whale form.
Uh, 28.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
First roll of the game, and she's already.
7.
Okay.
Oh, look, I got a 20.
And a 4 for Pholon.
4 for me. Yep.
Okay, so I got a 4 for Pholon. I got a 7 for Euron. I got a 28 for Syaanis. What'd you have, Renatus?
A 7.
A 7. Okay, and Lycus, what'd you get? Remember, you're using the whales scores, not Euron.
Oh, well, I rolled a net 20. I don't know what the whales are. I gotta pull
Okay,
it up.
that's fine. That's fine. All right, so the rest of you, attached to Lycus's whale form, you slowly make your way. If you don't have dark vision or anything similar, you cannot see at all. Those who do see a large 20 by 20-ish oval passageway that is rocky and seems to have been formed from the shifting tides over the millennia. It's a good 20 or so feet long, and then you see above you, as Lycus slows down to a crawl, an empty hole in the water, air above you. Lycus slowly, very so slowly, creeps up, barely breaking the surface of the water with the top of his whale form, and stays perfectly still. And I will say, for the purposes of this, to reflect your stealth rolls, Syaanis, you understand what's going on. You know you're supposed to be stealthy here. The rest of you, it's not that you don't know you're supposed to be infiltrating, but your lungs are burning so bad and you're so exhausted that you rush to get to the surface. And as you do, you splash a bit, breaking the surface and gasping for air. As you do that, those of you who bust through the surface, instantly you see this 20-foot wide, 30-foot long, 10-headed hydra whip around at you, the heads snapping at each other and focusing on you as it starts to advance in your direction. I'm going to pull up a map and we are going to roll for initiative.
No, thank you.
See, I was hoping I could do one thing in the event he did come out.
Well, he's there.
Can we pass?
But no, but I have to do initiative roll now, so I could go last. I was gonna
So
pretty much,
just,
if he was there, I was gonna splash him. Like, big fucking whale right
Splash.
here. Come at me. Yeah, seriously, I was gonna be like, big fucking whale, distraction.
Just one big ass splash, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly
just
what
the
it was.
one. Yeah. The only problem is, I guess. Well, how? Just to clarify what you said, Joey.
Yes.
This room is pitch black.
I thought you said there was light coming
Okay.
out of it, though.
So in the underwater tunnel, it was pitch black.
Okay.
Coming up, breaking the surface in this room, yeah, you will see an array of holes that seem to have been drilled in kind of a snake-like pattern along the far wall and off to the right, and beaming through those holes is reflected in kind of scattered beams of light that are slowly moving a little bit along the wall behind you. The room is dimly lit.
Just so you know, I don't have a token on here, so I see nothing.
You do have a token on here.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No. Like
Hold on,
it
hold on.
says that I just don't have a token.
Yeah, let me see if I can
So-
fix it. Let me know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that better? Okay, you just had a linking problem.
Yeah, it was probably left over from last week.
Sure. All right. Let me add. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative again,
Yep.
or give me your last score if you really liked it. Either way.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Beginning of the round, Renatus, you bust through the surface. See this? You have the instinctive advantage. What are you doing? You're treading water. It is dim light.
I'm treading water.
Yes, you are treading water.
Sweet.
Kind of ignore the where all of you are in the water right now. Ignore some of your tokens that are like halfway on the land on the map.
Okay, so I can see in here it's dimly lit.
It is dimly lit, yes.
Be like, I'll let everyone know Hydra. I don't know if everyone saw him. I will clamber to land away from the Hydra. So, I don't know, can I go over there?
You can go over there, sure.
Okay. Try to get some room for other people. And then, I will... I'm actually going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay. You got it.
Just in case. So, yeah. If you attack me, just let me know.
Okay. You got it.
Yep.
Is that it?
Obviously, I'm like, a Hydra! There you go.
All right, Syaanis, you're up. Austin?
Sorry, thinking.
It's okay.
As I'm like coming out of the water, I see the Hydra and I'm just like, what the fuck? I guess. What the fuck?
I don't know where that came from.
Oh, shit. You fucking
Right, whale.
fuck did
Oh
you
yeah,
pass
you're a
that
whale
thing?
right now. I forgot you're a whale.
So I'm just like freaking out about the Hydra, so I'm just gonna like kind of hug the wall and try to like scoot past and try getting like over here-ish.
All right, you're gonna take opportunity attack. Second. Got some special stuff, so let me make sure.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 heads snap out at you, snaking those long arcing necks, massive serrated teeth clamped down in your direction. First one is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That's for 10 piercing damage.
Fuck.
Next one is another 24 to hit for 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the last one is only a 10 to hit.
Okay, so that one misses.
Okay, so they all snap out. One of them scratches your leg, the other one gets your arm as you duck by. The third one wham, slams down on air behind you, breaking the surface of the water as you dart across the room. Yeah, help me remember how many opportunity attacks I've used. That's been 3 so far. Okay. Anything else, Syaanis?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Creature is up. You see it lumber more than crawl across the floor. These massive toed feet clacking and scratching on the floor. It comes to a rest in the middle of the room, standing squat atop this gold circle reflecting in the torchlight here in the center of the chamber. And it is going to snap out at everybody with 2 heads each. And has 10 heads, there's 5 of you, so that's a math. And this does not count, obviously, towards the opportunity attacks. So the first one against Syaanis is a 1. Second one is a 13. Does that hit? No, right?
No.
Okay. First one against Renatus is a...
Hold up.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
All right, first one's a 13.
One of my duplicates is destroyed.
Okay. Second one is a 11.
That is a miss.
All right. 2 against Euron. Let me double check something here. Since you're in water, I have this note and I forgot. I didn't expect you guys to be fighting in water.
You put him there.
I didn't know you guys were gonna fail the stealth check that quickly. Is what it is. 1 second.
Have you met? Euron?
That's fair.
Or Damon Renatus. Damon Renatus.
Okay.
Y'all haven't met Pholon yet.
All right. So 2 attacks against Euron in the water. First one is a 11.
Nope.
Shield comes up, deflects it. It pushes you back against the wall. The second one is a 22.
Yeah.
Okay, for 11 damage. Lycus, I have you polymorphed on the map. You should have a killer whale sheet you can access in the actors folder, so you know its AC and everything. Remember how to get there?
It's not in here, but I'm looking under monsters. It's only giant ape, but I
Nope.
have it pulled up.
No, under player characters. I mean, that's fine, but under the player characters folder, there's one for you.
Oh, like it's Magnificent Killer Whale. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just
Got
saw
it?
Lycus. Yep, got it.
Okay. So the first one against you is a 20 to hit
Yeah.
for 8, and the second one is a 25 to hit. I'm waiting.
So I would have failed the polymorph up to the first one.
Okay, so you
know.
bamf back. You know,
So the first amount of damage would have been, we're just gonna negate it because my
sure.
the whale would have taken it. So whatever the second one is.
Second one 25 to hit for 6 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 2 against Pholon. First one is a 21 to hit Pholon
Ow.
for 10. Next one is a natural 1.
Yay.
All right, so you see these necks, they kind of stretch out and extend beyond what you all can reach as it snaps out at each of you with 2 of the heads. Euron, you are up. What are you doing?
Okay, so question about getting out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's just a ledge, but it would basically be difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain in the water. Once you're on land, it's fine. The rocks are damp and moist because of humidity, but otherwise you're fine. There's no penalty for movement in this chamber.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get out of the water and move, sorta. I'm trying to stay within melee range.
Sure.
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That was not what I was trying to do. 30. So I'm just going to circle around it, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I would like to, while the heads are focused there, I'm going to try and take a look at how to get out of this room.
Okay. Well, to that query, you see everything I've already described. There's no obvious exit from this room except for the water that you came in.
I'm restraining my curses towards Lycus. Because I am looking at those holes, I look at the hole in the walls, and then I look at my hips, and then I look at the holes in the wall, and I look at my hips.
You can't make that?
No! What?
You can make that. What are you talking about? You can look at that.
Have you seen you've stared at my ass enough. You should know it can't fit through that.
I think you like a busted can of. You can get it.
It's good that you two are talking because Lycus is up next.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Lycus, you're up.
So, are the holes illuminated area-wise?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell, "Get up the holes!" And then I'm gonna call out by the grace of Lutheria and see if anything happens. Like, I'm gonna be like all proud about it too. I'm gonna be like, by the grace of Lutheria! Like, just fucking on it.
Okay. Well, first off, just as a reminder to the player, Lycus knows those holes are too small for anybody but you and Syaanis to fit in.
I really don't think that was
That's a
explained
thing.
The last time we talked
If you
about
remember,
this.
and I did, because if you remember, I screwed up. It's actually supposed to be small creatures, and I forgot that satyrs are medium creatures.
You
So
said that was
so I
only
hand waved
the-
it to apply to you and Syaanis, because I screwed that
remember
up.
that being only the chute leaving the blacksmithery. I don't ever remember
That was all the
being-
holes.
That was
Yep.
the holes too.
Well, I wouldn't have taken them down here if that was the case. That's why I'm very surprised. But okay.
We're here now.
Fuck it. We're here now.
All right, so do you want to change what you're doing?
Well, no. I'm gonna.
No, I mean
call
for
it
this
out.
turn.
Wait, what?
Okay. For this turn, did you want to take that back and say or do something differently?
No, I'm
because of the
gonna try and
misunderstanding?
see if hope. No, that's not going to change anything. The fact that we're here, to my understanding, Lycus' understanding, that's some code word shit to shut this thing up.
Okay.
That's the best of my knowledge. If it's not, we're fucked.
Okay.
You know, it's just why is Ina here?
That's not. That's full on.
Oh, that's Pholon. Okay. I forgot. Hold on. So I was like,
You've been gone too long, Josh.
no, it just looks like Ina from here. All right, does anything happen?
That's racist.
Give me a persuasion check.
You are literally the same thing. Horse meets a human.
Makes it racist.
Is it control for advantage? Or is it
It's alt for advantage. Control is disadvantage.
We're gonna roll one more.
Okay.
Or just if you feel lucky, do you re-roll with advantage?
No, you just roll one more.
Please, dear God. 17.
Okay, so you call out this thunderous boom, giving it all you can, and the snakeheads focus on you, and they're looking at you hungrily.
And there's no other exit in this entire cavern
Nothing you can see.
other than the gold plate, and it's standing on the gold plate, huh?
It is. It's standing where it can hit everybody, because that's where y'all went.
So it's coming after me.
It's focused on you right now, because you just shouted at it.
Cool. I'm gonna run over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna call out. I don't know what the fuck to do. They'd be like, the gold plate underneath its feet does something. This wasn't here last time I came through here.
You got it. Is that it, Lycus?
I look at Pholon. I look at it. I look at Pholon. Hey, Pholon, you want to be a giant? You want to fuck this thing up?
I'm just doggy paddling with my two front hooves.
Look, I hop up
like
here on
Sir
the ledge,
Trident.
and I kind of reach out, and I'm like, hey, Pholon, go hit that. And then I do polymorph giant ape on her.
Okay. Are you resisting this or not, full on?
Well, I hope the gotch is not resisting it.
Well, I gotta ask.
That's why I'm
No, I'll accept.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I got squished in the ass of that thing.
Big ape. So, full on transforms this massive ape. So now you have these two gigantic creatures in this chamber, squishing you all against the walls, barely with enough move for those two to fight. Moving tokens over just so we can do stuff here. All right. So you get knocked out of the way a little bit, Lycus. You don't take an opportunity attack because you did not take the movement voluntarily. Pholon is a giant ape. The Hydra is now focused solely on this giant ape. Anything else, Lycus?
I'm gonna call out the golden plate. The golden plate.
All right. Pholon, giant ape, you're up. Also, you should have that character sheet under the player characters folder in the actors tab.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
F. Well, it says I can multi-attack.
Correct.
Let me look at this a little bit for a quick segundo. Okay, that's fine. Well, I assume that we're in a cave. There's not many like big rocks available to throw or anything.
There's literally a stalagmite everywhere.
Yeah.
You just make a rock.
Oh, is there?
As much as I want to give Josh points for creativity, I have already stipulated in the past that the entire walls are mostly smooth because this was natural wave action. You don't have the dripping
Yeah.
water as normal.
Yeah.
And also, just for reference, your shoulders are kind of hunched up against this 30-foot tall ceiling, as are the Hydra's heads.
Yeah. And
Okay.
on that sheet, don't forget it says your fist get double attacks.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Then let me go ahead. So if I select my character, okay, I can just do things through this. Okay.
Yeah, you can do stuff through the character sheet.
Multi-attack, do I have to do multi-attack first? Like, is that like a thing I put out first and then do fisticuffs?
No. It's just telling you can roll your fist attack twice.
Okay. Can I just do that though?
Yep, 100%.
I'll do the thing. That's a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 25 bludgeoning.
God, okay, so Pholon stands up, his form taking up the entire southeast corner of this thing, busts up against the roof, and you hear this like cracking sound from the stone above. These massive fists pound into the ground. One hand comes out, slams on one of the Hydra's necks, and rips off a head. The head goes flying across the room. The snake neck is flailing about, spraying blood all over the place. It has 9 heads now.
Well, I wasn't trying to hit the heads. I was just trying to like smush it like a bug.
Okay.
Like body. Like I just want to kind of go through the heads and like squish its torso.
All right, well, fun fact, now you know how much strength you have, so go ahead and do that from now on.
Okay, cool. I got a 21 to hit for 18 bludgeoning.
You got it.
Do the thing.
As it's flailing about, another massive fist slams right into the torso. You hear its ribs crack, and it howls out with all 9 remaining heads in agony and pain and fury focused on the giant ape. Anything else?
I don't think I could do anything else, can I? I mean, I can't really move.
There's not much. I'm just asking the question.
Okay, I'm just making sure there was nothing else I could like possibly do, like sit on it or something. Okay, then I guess that's my ape turn then.
Okay, Renatus.
Does Damon have any knowledge of Hydra? Did
Give
he
me
fight
an-
any? Did he fight any in the first war?
No, but he's a very learned individual. Give me a nature check.
All right. That would be a 19.
Okay, so Damon knows that this is considered a monstrosity. He knows that these Hydra, when their adrenaline is pumping, when they're fighting, their body kicks into a special regenerative type mode, and they will rapidly heal up to the point where they can regrow heads in an instant. There is a way to prevent that, but unfortunately, Damon never learned the secret. So you're welcome to experiment with that if you like. They also, because they have multiple heads and multiple minds, they are especially resistant to certain types of magic that affect the mind.
Okay. So I heard someone. Did he get pushed into me now? Like, is he?
Kind of. As Pholon grew, he kind of got smushed up against you and Syaanis against that wall.
So now we're within fighting range.
You're within melee range, 5 foot, yes.
Is there any room behind me
You can squeeze up against the wall, sure.
to get away from him?
Good try.
Well, first, before I start moving, the people were yelling about a golden circle, strange circle. I wanna,
Yes.
What do I see? Do I like? I know I see the gold circle. Do I sense anything from it? Do I look at it? Like, what do I? Anything intricate with it?
Okay, so there's a gold disc. It's about 2 inches tall. It's about 10 feet across. It is laid flat on the ground. It seems finely crafted. Without a closer inspection, you can't really tell anything else. It is on the opposite side of the Hydra from you, roughly in the center of the room.
Move the Hydra off the circle, and I will be able to inspect it. Also, I will let them know it has regenerative properties. We need to take this thing down quickly, or it's just going to keep coming. And I will... Why not? Old Faithful. I'm going to firebolt him.
Go for it.
19.
That's a hit.
5 damage. Fire damage.
You got it. Okay, the firebolt streaks out, slams into its reptilian skin, and kind of bores a hole. You hear this high-pitched squealing shriek escape its 9 mouths, and the blood at the torn-off neck bubbles and kind of cauterizes over. Anything else?
Fire's the ticket. My specialty. Sorry, Renatus is coming out.
It's okay.
That'll be it.
All right, Syaanis, you're up.
All right, so since I'm behind it, and like all of its attention's on the ape. After hearing what Renatus was saying, I'm gonna try climbing onto its back and stabbing it in the spine.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Uh, 13.
Go on. Okay, so you scramble up. It senses you as it was turning around to face Renatus and this searing fire damage it just took. You take the opportunity to clamber up its tail and to grab the spines, climbing up its back. One of its heads whips around like a lasso and attempts to dislodge you from its back. You hop up and flip over it, land back down, and you are firmly on its back for the time being.
Okay. And I'm just gonna thrust my trident down at him.
Go for it. I still need an attack roll because you have to try and pierce its scaly hide.
No, I know. Ooh, 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Does that have my sneak attack on it?
It does not.
All right, then let's go ahead and add sneak attack on that. Right quick. Where is it? Come on. Shit. Come on. Where is it? There we go. All right. So altogether, I'm gonna do 29 damage to it.
All right. Quick math. All right, clambering up, you take the trident and slam down on its spinal cord. One of its necks freezes up and falls to the ground. With a quick thinking, Pholon takes it, grips the head, throws it across the room, and instantly that still bubbling blood that's coming out of this newly ripped off head cauterizes over. It now has 8 heads.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just gonna try holding on to its back like as much as I can, and that's basically gonna be my turn.
All right. Well, I need you to give me an acrobatics check because it starts whipping its heads around, and there's 2 that are just flailing around wildly, and you may get dislodged. All right. 1 second. All right, so you hop over a couple of them, but then one comes from the side and another one to attempt to slam into you and bite at you. So 2 attacks are coming your way.
Yeah.
First one is a natural 1.
Nope.
You flip over that one. The second one comes in high. It's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so you dodge both of those, and the other 6 lash out towards the giant ape staring it down. First one is a 17 against you, Pholon.
Ow.
Okay, 9 damage on that one. Second
wait,
one.
I also have ape HP, huh?
You do. This is all against the ape. Ape AC and HP. Pholon's not taking this right now. Giant ape Pholon's taking this.
Oh, jeez. That was 9?
Yep.
That's nothing.
I know, but you got a lot more attacks coming. Second one's a 21 to hit at 15.
Yep. How do I... Hold on, let me just keep track of this here. So, -9, -15.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, next one's a 19 to hit for another 9.
Okay.
And then this is number 4. That's an 11 to hit. Does that hit?
Nope.
Nice. This is number 5. Natural 1. You punch that one as it's coming in, knock it away. And this one is a 24 to hit for another 13.
Okay.
Let me put Syaanis back on the Hydra's back. And it is still focused on Syaanis and the ape at the moment. Euron, you are up.
All right. I want to take another look at the stone walls, like just in case we aren't able to get the Hydra off. Does any of the stone around those holes look weak? Like specifically the ones like around me?
A quick glance, it's all blending in together. If you wanted to really inspect it, you'd have to get closer to a hole or several of them and give me a investigation check.
All right. Then I will just disregard that, and I will join in the smashy smash.
Go for it.
All right. So fire 1, 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, doesn't penetrate.
Fuck. And 20 to hit
That's a hit.
for 6.
Okay. Hey, it's something. All right, so you draw blood out of its torso. Anything else?
No, that's I think all I can do at this point. I'm saving my stuff for later, but I will see if I can't draw a little bit of just kind of like slash at him, just yell like "I ugly" or something like that.
Trying to get his attention?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, give me an intimidation check for fun. We'll see what happens.
Oh no.
Lycus, you're up.
Oh god, why did I have to roll high for that? 18.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear Euron yelling for the Hydra, and I'm just like, what the fuck? There's a ape. Stop. Which one of these tunnels did I crawl through? Was it the north side or the east side?
It was all the way to the east right here.
Oh, so it's right by me. But the
Right
rest
next
of
to
them,
you.
I know, like, just I'm gonna move my character. I'm not really moving, but like, I know where this is the tunnel. Like, this is the tunnel where.
There's a hallway, yeah. It's an L-shaped
hallway.
hallway that flanks this room.
Okay, so all right. Let me ask you think this is possible? I want to shatter the tunnel to open it up. Do you think that's something that's even possible? Like, because we're kind of theater of the minding it. I'm just like,
Yeah, no.
fracture, or am I gonna,
Well, let's,
I mean, there's also already a precedent where it can bust open an entire section of wall for us.
Yeah, like
that's how Lycus didn't die earlier.
That's what, like, how thick are we talking? Like, that's what I don't. Obviously, if it's like a brick wall, yeah, that's fine. Like a murder hole would just, But I know it was a tunnel, but how?
right.
Because if it's like
So
6 feet deep, then that's not.
these are holes bored in that are about 2 feet around total. Somehow you were able to squeeze through. The length of them varies, but it's 5 to 10 feet per hole to get to the other side.
Then that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's what I couldn't remember. Okay, disregard completely. That's not gonna work.
Okay.
I would need to shape stone to get that to work. Fuck it, I'm gonna hit this bitch.
Okay.
It's not wearing any metal, is it?
Nope.
I say that it's not wearing, like, it doesn't have any metal, of course. But I didn't know. Maybe it was an ornamental Hydra.
Unfortunately,
Maybe it
not.
has a necklace
Not this
from
time.
its grandmother.
Maybe there's a sword stuck in it.
Yeah, is there a sword stuck in this thing somewhere? That'd
Maybe
be
it
great.
has some piercings.
Maybe you can coordinate with Euron for that. I'm all about combo teamwork.
That would be hilarious. That would be so much fun.
Next
Yeah,
time.
all right. Yeah, I know, right? Next time. Okay. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. Oh, God, it's Psychic, so it's not going to do too much, but fuck it, it's what I got. And I don't know, it's not going to do Psychic. So I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers, level 3.
Okay. I need a saving throw.
Yep, let me get it going here. You need to give me a... What is it? Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And...
It rolled
21 psychic damage.
It rolled a 4.
Yeah, it fails. So
Nice.
What that means is it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible. So
Okay.
good luck, Renatus. It doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground. That's it. It just moves away from me as far as possible, and then it takes 21 damage.
21 damage. Got it. Let me apply the damage.
Ooh,
And
Renatus.
It stands up and shrieks. Its front paws going high. Its head's getting squished against the ceiling, and it darts back as fastly as possible. Everybody else sees it dart away from the giant ape. Lycus, you know it's you. Renatus, you get jammed up against the back wall.
Oh God!
Give me a Constitution saving throw, Renatus.
Wizard pancake.
You could literally fireball right up its ass. Oh, that was almost a 2. Oh my God!
It's just a
All
a
right,
Damien
so-
Danish.
You are squished up against the back wall. I will say that you are
Danish?
effectively grappled just from the immense body slamming up against you, but you don't take any damage because your awesome Constitution saving throw.
And then I'm just gonna scream out to Euron. I'd be like, "Can you stick a sword in it? Just stick it in there. Don't take it out." That's all
Alright.
All right, Pholon, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Well, can I still be on the land? Or am I like a cat making a mistake and have one foot slip in the water?
You two are jammed together as tokens because of the confines of the room. Technically, you don't really have any room to get closer. You are in melee range here.
Oh, I am, okay.
But yeah, you're firmly on ground. You can orient yourself in that square where you're on ground.
Yeah, what I'd like to do with my hairy gorilla fists is I'd really like to puncture some holes in its torso if I can.
Okay. So you're
Kinda
going to
my
intentionally
goal.
avoid the heads. Got it.
Yeah, I kind of want to, like, be the little guy and go, ho, ho. But,
You got it.
I want to try to get some juice. I want to grab some organs there. That's my goal. Okay, I'm gonna do I could do my multi-attack thing again.
Yep. Just roll fist twice. That's all you do.
26 to hit for 23 damage.
Jesus. Okay. You slam through, ribs crack. Your fists break through the hide a little bit. It is hurting. It is moving really slow.
And oof. Does an 11 hit it?
It does not.
Damn it.
You start to lose control in your fighting fury, and you make a wild swing.
I start to do the cat meme thing where the cat starts slipping and his foot falls in the water and he freaks out. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be frustrated about the last hit, but that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. We're not too sure up.
Okay, this is a question for you. I know
Answer.
last time, while I was before shooting at birds, I made a gun gesture for somatic and fired a firebolt, right?
Okay.
So if that's my somatic gesture, can I cast it while being grappled?
Yeah, it's fine. Grappling just affects your movement. You just can't move. Everything else is the same. Restrained is what affects... It just gives you advantage and disadvantage on attack checks. So even that, by its nature, unless I specifically state otherwise, doesn't inhibit any actions.
So, because my hands aren't bound, even though I'm grappled, I can still cast whatever I
Yeah,
want?
100%.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, you just can't move. You can't take any movement.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
thought... okay.
You know, you're not restrained or otherwise bound.
I want this thing off me. So, now that I know I don't have any of that going on,
Poke it in the butt.
I'm basically putting a fireball shape charge in its ass.
Okay.
That's a hot ass. That's right there. Mm-hmm.
So
You may experience some discomfort. Please bend over.
yeah, I would like to not hit any of my friends here.
Okay, you shape it around him, sure.
Medium rare for me, please.
That's 31 damage. He needs a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. It rolled a, not very great, a 10.
He failed. That's 31
right.
damage, good sir.
So, this fireball comes up from behind its rear end and just swirls. We'll even add some more flavor since you can shape it away from your enemies. It swirls around just the Hydra, ensconcing it, molding itself to it, and tearing away, burning away flesh, cauterizing open wounds. It screams and writhes about in agony as its 10 snake necks lash about. It is really, really wounded. It is on its last legs.
What about its last heads?
Or
There's
last
more of
heads.
those.
Or last heads. Anything else from Renatus?
I mean, I could yell anything, but they're not going to hear me because it's just like.
All right, Syaanis. You are very familiar with Renatus / Damon's fire ability. You know what happened. It is distracted. It is seriously hurt. You're standing on top of this thing. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna thrust into its spine again.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And come on, where are you? And 30 damage.
Jesus. All right. So, standing up, the flames whipping around you as the remnants of this spell continue to twirl and begin to dissipate. You take the trident and slam it down on top of the spinal column, puncturing the thick hide, tearing into meat and flesh. You twist it violently. You hear this vicious as its spine snaps in two, and several loud thuds as its thick body and arms and legs and necks and heads slam to the floor, and all these tongues roll out. The eyes glaze back over, and you see Pholon standing over you, staring at you in massive ape form, coming down from his righteous fury.
With a wet foot.
With a wet foot.
Kill the Hydra.
They kill a Hydra.
Well done, Hercules.
Can I, like,
Who's
have
Hercules?
Can I have, like, an allergy sneeze when all the dust comes up from the Hydra falling, and, like, do gorilla snot, like, all over the Hydra, and by fault Syaanis and maybe a little bit on Damon?
We'll say that it's more of the cold water rather than dust hitting your face that causes a reaction, but sure, the rest is fine.
Yes, gorilla snot.
All right. So
Offhand prestidigitation before it even hits me. Just
So this massive reptilian body heaves heavily with its last dying breath as it comes to a rest. It kind of fell flat and then rolled a little bit to the side. And not just from the back, behind its massive tail that's slightly curled up, around you being against the wall, you see at the base of its stomach a small tear begin to form in its flesh. You see a thick line of blood along the hide form and scrape upward about a foot, but there's nothing and no one outside around it as far as you can tell. And then ever so slightly you see a metallic glint reflecting the light coming from the holes against the wall off of some type of blade that has now protruded from the Hydra's stomach.
Dibs.
I will use Mage Hand to grab it. Because I don't know about Hydra blood. Seems icky.
Okay. Mage Hand floats over, grasps the blade, and then slowly pulls it out from the Hydra stomach. It's long. It's a good 3, maybe 4 foot long blade. One edge of it is serrated and carved into, and the other end seems finely crafted, as a master smith honed this blade for years. Once you get past down to the handle and the hilt, they come down and with a loud clink on the stone floor echoing around you. You see the hilt is fashioned with each side of the pommel depicting 3, it almost appears to be arms, and the handle itself is stylized almost as though a feather is wrapped around it, with some odd shaped symbol for the pommel.
Do I sense anything from this sword?
Well, it's lying on the ground 10, 50 feet away from you.
I thought the Mage Hand was gonna get it and bring it to me.
If you wanted to bring it to you, that's fine.
Yeah, bring it to me. That's what I thought. Pull it, bring it to me. And then I'll, once it's free from the Hydra, I'll grasp it and then actually inspect it or whatever.
Only grasp it in your hand.
If I feel anything from it, I'll let the party know as I come around with everyone, but I know where we are, so I will put that in the back of my mind and try to look at this stone circle.
Okay, so the blade floats through the air, blade down, pommel up, as Mage Hand directs it towards you. It comes to rest 6 inches to a foot in front of your face, hovering there, slightly revolving. And at this range, you can see that the blade, barely discernible, are peculiar runes, some type of language. And you do detect the faintest hint, the familiar hum of arcane energy, but it is unlike any you have ever experienced before.
Okay. I will grab it and put it away as I go to our first order of business, the stone circle. And I'm not hiding it or anything as I'm going around. I'll grab it and then walk with a purpose, putting the sword away.
May I look at that?
Sure.
If I'm still an ape, can I try and rip the Hydra in half and throw it in the water?
Sure, just do it.
Cool. I just don't want it to come back and yeah.
You're good.
Just gonna tear it up like a school note and throw it in the water.
Several pieces, neck, arm, head. They'll get tossed into the shallow pool here at the edge.
Should I be rolling a dex save to not get covered in blood?
Only if you want to. Only if you want to.
I'll do it over
Actually,
the
I guess-
water. I'll drag it just.
Actually, quick question. Is the blood pool doing anything to the ground? Is it corrosive or anything like that?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay. Right then, I'm just looking at this nice big fancy sword.
You got it. You don't notice anything else besides what I've already described. It's extremely light. It's well balanced. Seems to be a fine blade, a powerful
Is it like
blade.
a two-hander or a one-hander?
Either or.
Ooh, okay. I would like to keep it. If nobody else wants it, I want to keep it.
So now what, friends?
I'm inspecting this stone circle.
I was gonna say, well, now I'm like, man, where the hell did that come from? Gosh.
Insight check.
Yeah, you don't get to call it.
Normally, I let you guys determine that, but I will say that Lycus, whether you're being deceptive or not, roll a deception check. Syaanis, roll an insight check, and then Lycus, you let me know. Well, you let Syaanis know what, if anything, he discovers.
Am I still a giant ape?
Yes. Hey, just hold on there. Just.
Can I sneeze on Lycus?
Yes, you can.
Oh, well, it's a 5, so we'll see. Oh, okay. You know,
I got a
like, for
22.
one time, I actually trust you on this.
Like, right?
Something about this life and death encounter has made you really trustworthy.
Let's take really good
so
notes
I'm gonna
about this place.
My
Yeah,
mirror
no, as soon
images
as
go away.
as soon as I popped up, I went straight into those tunnels. You know, right over there. I was barely able to squeeze my little ass through that. I thought we would be able to find a way through. I don't remember there being a Hydra in here, but I mean, it was really dark and I was really under the weather and just delirious.
If you could barely fit through that, what makes you think I could have fit through that?
Well, I thought we could have. I didn't know what else there may be. Like I said, it was really dark. And what's this thing? Let's see this. I figured this is something.
As he's
It's
kind of like
gold,
walking
right?
away, as he's kind of
Okay,
walking away,
stay
getting
there,
distracted, I'm gonna like pick him up with my giant gorilla hands and just be like,
Just hold on. We may need you to punch a hole in that wall.
I'll just kind of sigh and then put him back down. And then I'll just kind of,
I promise. I'll let
And
you
then
back to your beautiful self here soon.
I'll just sit and I'll just kind of play in the water. Because I can't fit anywhere, so I'm just gonna sit in the corner and play in my puddle.
But it's
I
like
will pat.
tsunami.
I will.
It's like,
I will just pat Pholon's back.
It'll take you 20 minutes to walk around her back.
His back, but yeah.
His back. I keep thinking Ina. Stop.
All right, so Renatus, you're looking at this circle. Who else is inspecting this plate?
I ain't magic. I'm focusing on big giant ape
Yeah,
man.
I'm looking at him.
Okay. All right, so Renatus and Lycus, give me Arcana checks. Anybody else, give me investigation checks or insight checks. Whoever else wants to inspect this item.
Most curious. Renatus, do you see what I see? I mean, this is something else.
Yes, why don't you share your knowledge with me?
I don't believe I have the words to articulate this type of magical prowess, so I'll leave it to you, but this is a very unnatural and highly suspicious device.
I don't even
say
need
you.
to look at it to know that. I am standing there studying my sword, just being like, okay, does this look vaguely Geigen? I have looked at Geigen. Does this look Geigen?
What are you talking about? Oh, you're looking at the sword. Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pretty
I was
sword.
like, the gold plate's not Geigen. What are you talking about?
Okay, so there are almost kind of platinum in color, if not the actual platinum metal itself, runes around the edge of this disc. There are also several channels, one that circles around by the runes, and then several that kind of pinwheel in towards the center. And in the center, there's a small, what's the word? Almost like a bowl carved into it. And this bowl is depicted in the fashion of the third eye of a face, and the face has two large antlers stretching out amongst these pinwheel channels. With your Arcana check, Renatus, of a 23. First of all, do you speak Celestial? Or can you read Celestial? Or can anybody else for that matter?
As a giant ape, can I speak Celestial?
Unfortunately, you cannot as a giant ape. not anything intrinsic to the giant ape, anyway.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Does Damon know Celestial?
Damon does not know Celestial.
Alright, then no.
Okay. So your Arcana check, you gather that this is some type of magical disc. Its purpose, you're not entirely certain. There are some in the past discs similar to this that those in the academy in years back, the First War, were experimenting with. It could be either some type of offering table. It could be some kind of, as your previous experience with the pool on Fire Island showed, it could be some type of teleportation device. But either way, it seems as though something should rest in this small bowl in the center that connects with all these pinwheel channels to the outer ring.
So you said there's 3 eyes? Like this is the third eye?
Yeah, so imagine a face, stylized, with 3 eyes, 2 normal, and then 1 in the center of the head. And the one in the center of the head is this bowl-like chamber, which all these pinwheels arc out to a ring around the outside. And they're all kind of slightly depressed, as though something... In fact, some of the water from this fight has come to rest in here and filled them slightly. And the symbol on it, the head with the 3 eyes and the antlers, all of you by now should know that is a depiction of Lutheria, or a symbol of Lutheria, something akin to it.
Okay, so
Bitch, come.
This is either a sacrificial altar slashed with a teleportation circle. I do not know where it will take us because I do not read these glyphs.
Hate to interrupt you, but one quick thing, because I was a little bit distracted during my description. Did I say anything about sacrificial?
No, you did say offering.
Okay, just making sure.
That's what I was thinking anyway.
No, just making sure I didn't misspeak.
Okay, so it needs blood. That's easy enough.
Possibly.
I can walk over and I fish out some of that beautiful
Nasty.
gore. Well, there's some of the floor right around here. Kind of scoop some up, slap it in there, stand on the circle.
Well, before you do that, I will
Done.
hold your hand because we do not know where this will take us.
We'll be fine.
I'm gonna grab onto Lycus as well, just preemptively.
You're all fucking coming with me then. I already did it.
Do we have giant ape? Do we still have a giant ape?
Yes, you still have a giant ape.
Hold on.
It's like literally all right here is what I'm saying. Like this entire region is full of just gore. It was literally.
So you add some blood to this channel system in the middle.
Gore, just
whatever.
Get a good amount of. Yeah.
Sure. You wait several long seconds, but nothing happens.
By the grace of
Did you
Lutheria?
yell,
Nothing happens, Lycus.
What'd you say this was? I mean, that's a sacrifice.
A teleportation circle / sacrificial offering table.
Well, I think there's
I wish
sacrificial
with all
offering.
my heart to fly with Amazons in a land apart.
Yeah, I think it's broken. Looking at you. Can I just step off of it? No, I can't read Celestial, so I can't make sense of those runes. Unless my time at the Bard College gave me any kind of historical insight to important runes of celestial nature.
Why do I feel like you would just know what the celestial word for penis is, and that's like it?
That's very true. That's very probable.
And the word fuck.
Well, party.
Any investigation or knowledge you would have gained about this type of an object from the academy would have been summed up in your Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know shit. Okay, I go look at the holes.
Do the runes, like, is it anything remotely looking like a letter in our alphabet at all? Like, vaguely, you know, like how Cyrillic, some of them's like, that sort of looks like an R, even though you know it's not actually said like an R.
Sure. Unfortunately, no. All the runes are kind of circular, semicircular, with different flourishes upon them.
Okay. Ready?
So, Sidon is the Lord of Storms or the Sea. What is Lutheria?
Dreams.
Dreams and what?
And wine and death.
Pour some wine in it.
Hey, Joey, do you think I can intercommune?
What do you mean? Oh.
Mima!
So,
Just
are you trying to discuss things with
Yep.
Mima or with Esther? You already told him about Esther.
Yeah. I'm like, Esther, the fuck is this? How does this work? Well, all right, let me back up. I'll try Grandmommy first. I will try Momo first, yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Momo. I'm gonna go down the line. One who doesn't want my soul first, and then I will go for the soul sucker.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. Give me a charisma check. Base charisma check. This isn't really persuasion. You're trying to contact somebody through force of will.
Feeling lucky. Not so lucky. 13.
Okay. So while the rest of them are discussing what to do, you reach out and you try to attune yourself to communicate with your grandmother. You hear the harsh, sardonic voice of Esther respond.
Oh.
She's preoccupied, Syaanis. What is it you
Syaanis?
seek? I'm sorry, Lycus. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks, y'all. Yeah, he's talking to Syaanis, but Lycus, what is it you seek?
What are these runes? What is this device? How do I use it? Ooh, that growl.
Mark me as.
It's like, yes, Satan?
I experienced something similar in my many appointments with the Lady of the Night. She would often require a blessed portion of something. Sometimes blood, sometimes wine, sometimes more gruesome things.
How would you know which one she was looking for?
I would stand upon the portal and ask her.
Fuck. Kind of mosey back over to it. And I kind of get into like a prayer moment. Be like, what are you looking for, Lutheria? Kind of like reach out a little bit and see if I get anything.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
We have a plan going, and I want to.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. All y'all see
No.
is I get up on this circle and I just like close my eyes and I'm just like meditating or focusing.
Right.
Okay, I need you to give me a religion check, Lycus.
Oh no, we good. I'm gonna roll like a 1 on this. I am
You say
so
that.
good at
You
religion.
say that.
So good at religion. Yeah, watch this. 1. And see, it was 1s.
You pray for a moment and you kind of just not really sure what to say, not really sure how to contact Lutheria because you've never done this before, although Lutheria has intrusively contacted you in the past. So you kind of try to focus on that same wavelength of mischievous dark energy.
Of all the bitches that keep contacting me on, like without my knowledge, it's like, all right, how do we ride this lane? Like.
Unfortunately, you can't seem to grasp the threads that elude you.
Ah, fuck you. Hey, Syaanis, stand here and ask the Lutheria what she wants. And I step off.
Back up.
Fuck not.
Okay, so that resumes the Lycus talking to Esther pause. So everybody was talking about wine, and he says this as you're all talking about wine. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. What the fuck were you just doing?
I'm trying to see if I can get this to work, but I think it's somehow connected to Lutheria. Or, like, you have to be a priestess to her, maybe, or something. I don't know.
May I connect your 2 ideas? Lycus, you still have the horn.
Okay, what about the horn?
May I?
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do with it? You ain't getting rid of my horn, are you?
Why would I get rid of the horn? The horn is valuable. I'm not getting rid of the horn, Lycus.
Oh, you're gonna pour the wine in the cup?
Yes.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. I'll pull and fish it out and be like, all right, let's see what happens.
I'll take it and I'll stand and to go.
Yeah. You're not in the circle. Get out of my circle.
I would like to step in the circle.
Okay, were you with me? Because I got the.
Yeah.
We're both like.
Yeah. I would just like to hold the cup. Perhaps it's around Lycus's hands, but I'll hold the cup and just go, Lutheria, Lady of Dreams, we offer you this gift as passage. This one's for you, and I would like to tip the wine into the center.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's what I said. Oh, that's good.
So the wine falls out of the cup towards the center, and as it reaches the bottom, it kind of forms a globule for a moment, hovering above this bowl-like opening in the plate, and then slowly drifts down and spreads out amongst all of the channels. And as it reaches the edge and goes around the ring in a circular pattern, the runes light up with bright violet energy and raise up off the platform, giving this illusory script that starts rotating around the platform. And as they make one revolution around, Lycus and Euron, as she's shouting to you, disappear.
Thanks, Euron. Real nice.
What's up? There's three others of you in this chamber. What are y'all doing?
And at that moment,
wait, are the rings
no more
still
giant
going?
ape.
The rings are still going. Yes.
Oh yeah, no. All right, we're going in after him. Let's go in. Point at the ape. In.
Oh, actually, yeah. If that moment happened fast enough, you probably could still get through giant apey.
Can I just tap, like, deep?
Finger in hole.
Giant ape disappears.
Oh my god! Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Correction. A giant sopping ape.
Giant wet, kind of smelly, odorous ape disappears.
In the background, I rolled a strength roll to see how much I was playing with the water. I rolled a nat 20.
Very, very wet. Very wet.
Yeah.
Renatus, you come into the portal?
Oh, I grab Syaanis and
Okay,
ran to
you
the portal.
jerk him in, Syaanis. Are you resisting this?
No, I'm just like taken aback for a second, like, oh, okay.
Yep. You all disappear. As you hurtle through time and space, what seems like hours, days maybe, surrounded by darkness except for the flicker of thousands of strange hues, crystalline lights above, and this thick viscous black fluid with streaks of ethereal colors beneath your feet. As you fly through this space, you start to see each other connect around you.
Fucking King Kong.
Pholon, you see in normal form.
Aww.
Oh, I was gonna be like one of those blow-dried cows, but an ape form.
Rushing together through this darkness, you start to approach faster and faster to these multi-hues, these thousands of lights that are almost like stars, but too bright and too strangely organized to be so. And as you hurtle towards them, you break through the barrier. They bend around you like this strange viscous fluid, and which you burst through instantly, in taking up the entirety of all of your vision. You see 3 red eyes in a triangular pattern. As you speed towards, it's like their eyelids close, and then you're standing in another room.
Pholon immediately vomits.
Oh, see?
Reaction.
One second. 1 second. You come back to consciousness, to self-awareness, within a rectangular, dimly lit room, the ominous lighting flickering across the walls, standing upon this golden disc caked with sticky, not fully dried yet blood. Towering over you, directly to the side, you see this large onyx statue of Lutheria with 2 bright gems for her normal eye spaces, and then thick bronze chains streaked around the back, clasped upon the wrists and ankles of Moxina, hanging off of the statue, her body draped at a 45-degree angle over a large bronze bowl set upon her feet that has been slowly filling with her blood. You see thousands of cuts across her nude Medusa body. The snakes upon her head have all been sheared off at various ragged angles, and you see 2 empty, bloody eye sockets where her eyes should be.
Pholon immediately vomits.
I let go of Lycus and immediately just rush over, like, Moxina, holy shit, Moxina, are you alive? Whisper.
You get no response.
I'd like to check her pulse.
No.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh, God. That's a 9.
I would help. Like, I would immediately also be like, oh, shit.
Okay, well, between the 2 of you, it's hard to figure out where to pulse and where to check the pulse, and so you finally think you have the right spot, and you do detect a life beat, but it is thin, it is thready,
Cure wounds.
it is weak.
Yeah, my whole thing was like, is she being bled out? Like, she's already dead, now they're just releasing the corpse out. If there's any semblance of, oh shit, cure wounds. Like, immediately. Okay. Just trying to stem the blood. I can't do anything about her eyes at the moment, but I might be able to do something about this.
Okay, so you cast Cure Wounds upon her, and for an instant, nothing happens. But then you see her body spasm outward and arc, her torso coming forward as her ankles and wrists are held back. Her mouth opens wide to a silent scream.
Yeah, good, because it's gonna hurt.
And as this silent scream continues, she breathes in and screams again, and this time a hoarse, raspy voice starts to make sound. So you clamp over her mouth, and she screams repetitively until you're able to calm her down. And she looks around, tries to look around. You see her thrashing her head about. You see her face twisted in agony or rage or some other almost indescribable torrent of emotion. And as you take your hands away since she is quieted down, you hear her say, "Thessaly, you bitch."
Thessaly?
The queen, the Amazon queen.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to take our break. So
Don't
we
wanna
will be
immediately
back.
want it.
We will be back in enough time for us to do the bio stretchy thing. All of you, please, I hope you do the same thing. Invite your friends, get some snacks, stretch, and we'll see y'all when we get back. All right, don't go anywhere. Love you guys. And we're back. So, standing here, the clearly tortured and I always struggle with this word, mutilated Moxina on the edge of death, brought to consciousness only with the infusion of magical healing power. She seems to know without seeing that you're there. She's not lashing out. She doesn't believe. You get from the brief words she has uttered that she thinks you are Moxina. I'm sorry, Thessaly. Got confused. Like an idiot. That's all she utters, and then she kind of lets her neck go slack, and you see her head fall forward. Some type of emotion there. Desperation, resignment, depression. There's no telling.
I'm gonna try and start getting her chains off.
I'm gonna look around and make sure, like, where are we?
You see around the edge of the room, there's blood spattered on the floor. There is a large, what appeared to be pool of it on the golden plate you're standing upon, and then there is flecks and streams of it along the walls as though some fights took place. There was at one point, you can tell, pillows and soft luxurious chairs arranged relatively neatly along the northern and southern edges of this chamber. They have been cast aside and pushed out of the way in some activity, some energetic activity that took place in this room. As far as the chains, they are bronze. There are shackles upon the wrists and ankles. They are looped around behind the large statue of Lutheria towering over you, and they are locked.
I would like to try and bash the lock open with the butt of my sword.
As soon as you go to start, I'm like, and I want to hold you, like no, like.
And then I'll stop mid swing.
I'll just whisper knock.
Okay.
Knock spell to unlock.
What's that description again? Just making sure.
I'm sorry, it's verbal, purely verbal. It's a set of manacles, padlock, anything I want. If it's held shut, it will become unbarred, unlocked, unstuck. If it is held shut with an arcane lock, the arcane lock is suppressed for 10 minutes. Oh, never mind, that's loud. That's a loud knock. That's 300 feet loud knock. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to cast that. I didn't read that last little bit because I've used this spell before. I would have known that the last time we did it.
Sure.
So
I
would hold her and be like, Syaanis, do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can do this.
Okay.
300 feet away for knock? Holy shit.
I would like to also mention that as you quickly glance around the room after overcoming the initial shock of what you see before you, there is an open door in this room leading to the north.
Just one?
Just one.
That'll be a 13 on trying to do the lockpicks.
Okay, were you going after the arms or the legs?
Arms first.
Okay, with a little bit
I
of
will be in position to catch her so she doesn't fall on her face.
With a little bit of difficulty, the first manacle does spring free. It pops open and her arm slings down. The other one is still attached, and so are her ankles.
Alright. Then I will go at the ankle ones too. And that's a 9.
Okay. Do me a favor. We're going to say you're going to take a little bit of time doing this, since this seems to be, y'all seem to be intent on doing this. So if you spend a minute, you will be able to do this. However, I do want you to give me 4 checks just to make sure you don't roll a 1 and potentially damage your lockpicks.
Okay. So just 4 dex checks?
Yep. That's just to simulate the repeated attempts. Make sure nothing crazy happens.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, so spending about a minute of focus, sweating, trembling hands, you are able to release all of these, and Euron is there to slowly lower Moxina's largely limp body to the floor into a somewhat kneeling position, kind of resting up against the statue. The base of the statue.
I'm gonna be just keeping a lookout, making sure, like peeking down the hallway, making sure that nobody's coming our way or nothing's gonna come around.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That is a 19 for perception.
Okay. You hear nothing. On the other side of the door, right there at the threshold, the door is swung into the room you're in. On the other side of the threshold, you see a large pool of blood. And you also see this large streak as though someone took a massive paintbrush and pushed it into the blood and swept it across the room, going away from you. You see it rises up to the foot of the bed. You can just barely see from the doorway. Also across the room, directly across from where you're at, looking down the hallway, you see the body of an Amazonian woman with several thick puncture marks in her torso. And then lying dead next to her, you see the twisted, grotesque corpse of a Maenad. That's all the way across the next room. And then beyond that, you see another hallway, and that's all you see.
I'm just gonna slowly close that door and pretend like I didn't see nothing, because that sounds like something I don't want to deal with right now, and I don't think anyone else has the current mental status to deal with that right now anyway.
You got
it. I will walk over there as well, because if someone comes through the door, obviously it comes in to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to position myself to where, unless they slam it wide open, I want to be there to surprise someone. You know what I mean?
Sure. You got it.
Can I just like leave my hoof like at the bottom of the door so like it's closed? Not to like block the door necessarily, but like if someone tries to come in, then A, will know, and B, they'll be like, the fuck?
Sure. You got it.
I just kind of help ease Moxina to a different position on the floor.
Okay.
Is there anywhere to put
the
her?
movement is accompanied by several groans, quiet groans escaping her lips.
Is there anywhere we could stash the body?
Not so much. The room's pretty bare except for those cushions, chairs, and this large statue.
Because now we essentially have a hostage with us now.
We'll just kind of gently tap her to make sure I got her attention. Just go like, easy, what happened?
Cicely, I thought my retribution was at hand. But she has grown powerful. Some twisted ritual through Lutheria. She is growing, changing, by consuming the blood of her sisters. You must stop her before she gets any more powerful. You must hurry. And her eyes flutter and she kind of passes out again.
What eyes?
The muscles for her eyes.
The lids.
Yes.
Well, that's
All right.
fucking good at all.
I'm gonna drag her body over to those cushions
Okay.
and just kind of lay her down.
Cover her a little bit, you know?
Yeah, layer the pillows a bit like she's not there. What are you talking about? It's just a pile of cushions. What do you mean that's bloody?
After she's like laid down, I want to like go over to her, just like kneel down beside her and be like, "Do you think you can go on?"
She is either fallen asleep or passed out again from pain, etc. She's conscious, she's stable, but she's out. You can try and wake her up.
I hit her with another cure.
Okay.
Like, get the fuck up. I need you to talk.
Okay. Another surge of magical energy, and her eye muscles flutter again, and she kind of gasps a bit as she is aroused from her state.
Kind of whispered to her and just be like, do you think we can do anything, or do we need to get the fuck out of here? And get you back to somewhere where we can get you back, or get you somewhere where we can heal you. Like, I'm whispering this, trying to, because clearly there's some shit going down. And I don't know where I am.
I cannot make that decision for you.
Oh my god.
She has been corrupted. She is the monster outward now that she always was inside. If she takes the Amazons, corrupts them and leads them, I do not know what the cost would be.
Which way did she go?
I do not know.
She went that way. She points to the wall.
I could not maintain my faculties.
Do they know she's a Medusa? Are they okay with that?
They know. They know. Not all of the Amazons, but those here know.
Can I just whisper to Renatus or Damon? Just be like, she also couldn't keep her faculty eyes either.
Was that supposed to be faculties? God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna grasp her hand and be like, do you think you can go on after this?
I do not know what you mean. I will survive, I believe.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this? We're sort of going in, for lack of a better term, going in blind.
I do not know what awaits you, but she has gone mad. In and out of consciousness, I heard screams down the hallways. I do not know what it means.
Wonderful. No.
Euron's just gone like tense. She's like, woman screams? Men screams? Can't tell screams?
Amazon screams. And bestial screams.
All right. Good enough for me.
Then lie still.
She lays her head back.
Then, if you are dead, I will bring you back to life so I can kill you again.
Alright. Where are we doing this?
Oh, I don't see any other way out of here.
Is there a gold circle on this side, or yeah?
There is.
We have to be quiet. Yeah. You.
It almost sounds like she took out of our problem. So maybe go our usual route. Syaanis in the lead, sneaking. Euron over in the front line, and then me and Lycus in the back line. Hit and run tactics from you. So I point to this, our Centurion friend.
Nay.
Does anyone have any questions? Ideas?
I really don't know. We can either I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do with this, and whoever the fuck or whatever the fuck did with that.
I
And I could.
I guess just in case as we're going on, because I imagine if we can't beat Thessaly, I'm looking for a human man, skin a bit about little darker than yours, Lycus, black hair, green eyes. Sort of looks like a little bit like me without the scales. His name is Fenris. He's my older brother. I don't know where they have him, but I need to look. I have to look. I don't know what they're doing, if they've killed him or if they've done something else.
Okay. Yeah. We'll look. All right. Syaanis, lead the way. Let's see what we got.
All right. So I'm gonna slowly try opening the door just so I can like peek around it.
Okay. Everybody roll me stealth checks first off.
Good old Rennie with his fucking low ones.
Sorry, Rennie, I got you, buddy.
12.
You gotta put a space in there, Euron.
Okay, good to know. And that is a... Oh, shit! I accidentally rolled private thing, of course.
It's okay.
14.
Okay. So I got 23, 12, 10, 7, 14. Okay. Syaanis, you're in the lead. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. A 23.
All right. So creep up to the door, brace yourself against it, slowly begin to open it. You peek in. You see, similar to what I described earlier to Pholon. Were you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. The only difference is there is a large bed here. This room is ornately appointed. The bed, however, is caked in maroon blood, and lying upon the bed is the figure of a Medusa, very similar appearance to Moxina. Her throat has been ripped out. She has puncture wounds all upon her body. And lying next to her on the bed, you see a silver or platinum cup, partially filled on its side with blood.
Grizzly. And that the only body that I see in there, or do I
You see that one on the bed, and you
do.
do see the, as I previously described, the Amazonian woman on the floor, and next to her lying the dead Maynad. Across the room from you is a hallway, and then halfway down the room to the right, it looks like another hallway leads off to the right.
Okay. All right. After I just scope out the room, I lean back and tell everyone that it looks like the coast is clear in the next room. So we should move up.
I will follow behind Syaanis to make sure I can jump in front as soon as necessary.
Okay. You see that paintbrush-like effect of the blood on the floor from the threshold towards the bed. You see some of it has smeared off a little bit, caked to the right, the doorway about halfway into the room.
All right.
Don't worry so much about your token placement unless I tell you otherwise.
Right. I whisper back, Euron, left or right?
Right?
Okay. Then I go up, and at the door, I'll do the same as at the last door. Just slowly peek it open, scope out the room.
Okay. Still all quiet, all silent, deathly silent, almost. You crack open the door, and as you begin to slowly scan around, peeking your head in, you see immediately some chairs and then a dead, massacred goatling off to the left-hand side by these chairs. Continuing along the room, there's some rugs. Much of it is covered and thick with blood. And then on the right-hand side, there are two similarly large beds, not quite as well appointed, but upon each of these beds lies a couple, an Amazonian woman and a young male, nude, as though caught in the act of fornication. They have been severely mutilated. And here, thick in the blood on the floor, more of these large paintbrush-like streaks winding their way through the room from the door you're at, in the threshold, towards the bed, and then out towards the north, the only other doorway in this room.
Man, this place just keeps getting better and better. Alright, then I'll just be slowly walking through and go to the next door.
Are there any, like, footprints or anything in the blood? Like, something to tell, like, oh, a person killed them? Or, because Moxina said bestial screams.
Give me an insight check. There are no footprints.
I want to check the corpses, like, real quick, like, claw, sword, you know, axe, chop, you know, things like that. Like, just what happened?
14 for insight.
Okay. So for you, Lycus, give me a nature check. For your insight check, you're on. It's possible the bestial screams she was describing belong to these dead goatlings or some other more bestial type creature.
I got a 9.
Okay. You see some clean wounds. You're very familiar with sword puncture and slash wounds, some very similar to that. You also see small puncture wounds. Those you've seen some on Moxina's body. Stands to reason those are probably snake bite wounds, except they're large. The teeth puncture marks are large. And there's also some more jagged, scraping, tearing type wounds.
Jagged, like someone ate somebody?
Not so much like a bite, more like a serrated blade, kind of.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, Syaanis, you approach the next door. Still deathly quiet.
Same
You peer
deal.
in. Okay. Here you see several bunk beds lining both walls. Well, several beds lining both walls to the left and the right. In the center is a large ornate table, and all around the wall are dozens and dozens of ornate large medals lying upon and around and haphazardly tossed about this room. You see 6 Amazonian warriors in full armor, swords and shields, except the armor is much more ornate and more stylized and more thick than any of the other Amazons that you have approached. They are similarly killed and mutilated. They died on their feet. They died fighting, as you can tell from the way the room is in disarray. They weren't caught off guard, but they ultimately succumbed to whatever attacked them.
Shit.
I tell them all of this, and I want to add on. Buckle up, guys. I think shit's about to get real bumpy.
I don't think Moxina did this. She's good, but I don't know if she's that good.
You see the same paintbrush blood streak go into this room through the threshold, and it dances about on the floor as though it was being spun on its side, or smaller streaks here and there, forming this strange type of gyrometric pattern with no organization. But it does seem as though it was part and parcel with the combat that took place in this room.
As we walk, I'd like to think back to every story I heard about Medusas and like what happens as they get more powerful.
Okay. Give me... You're not especially proficient in anything nature or arcane related, so give me a random d20, see if you heard anything that may be useful.
12?
As far as the fables around Medusas have been concerned, since they are typically so shunned and so reclusive and away from society, you do know that they are able to live for very long times, and the longer they live, the more powerful they become. But that's about it.
And I'll just follow Syaanis and just sort of look at them all and bow my head and murmur a prayer to Mitros that their souls be carried, that their souls go in peace.
Okay.
Well, at least we don't have to fight all of them. I'm just saying.
Oh, I suppose.
Silver linings.
Silver linings.
The blood streak continues out this room to the right-hand side into the hallway to the east.
Does it look thicker? Or even more fresh? Or is it like we're still off?
Or you're still off?
Yeah, like away from it. Is it like getting brighter? Is the blood getting brighter? Is it getting more liquid? Is it just
so
blood
contrary
on the floor?
I will tell you that you would notice, that's a fair question, you would notice that the blood on the floor of the temple where Moxina was sticky, started to congeal and things like that. The blood that's been caked around these rooms is still liquid, and it smells heavy of blood in these rooms, as in this probably wasn't very long ago.
How wide is that paintbrush? Like, is it about, say, the width of the average human body?
I'd say probably a good 3.5, 4 feet wide at its most thick places.
Okay. Does it, and so it's is there any pattern to it? Basically, does it look like a snake? I'm asking if it looks like how a snake moves on the ground, genuinely.
Not so much. It's more just like this continuous streak.
Okay.
I'm getting some Full Metal Alchemist vibes. Like it's one giant rune.
Oh no. Oh no, why would you? No!
Oh yeah. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist, fucking all one giant rune.
When I get out into this hallway, does the blood trail go off to the left, or does it keep going down the hall, like to the other door?
Turning the corner, the trail continues on straight south ahead of you. It does not turn off into the corner hallway there. But looking ahead, with the arcane light flickering in the sconces above, you see 3/4 of the way or so down, it fades away. It shifts. And then beyond that, you see bloodied footprints proceeding towards the door all the way at the end of the hallway.
Something morphed.
Let's go.
I would like to, as we're walking, I want to put away my mithril sword, and I want to pull out the big fucker that we found in the Hydra's belly.
Okay.
I don't know if that's anything special I need to pull out, but
You got it.
I'm pulling it out.
Sure.
Should we keep going south or hang the corner right here, guys?
Follow the blood.
Yeah.
All right, just
Follow the dead body road.
all right, just be on guard. I'll get up to the door, do my normal thing.
Okay. Give me a perception check. It's been a while.
Check this out. Perception. 15.
Okay. Coming close to the door, you hear something soft on the other side. It's hard to discern, but it's almost like a soft, breathy chuckle.
I turn my head back towards the rest of the group, and I'm like, there's something in there. And I'm just like mouthing it.
Cool. I'm gonna like shuffle over on the side right here and just be like,
And then I'll slowly open the door.
Ready, firebolt.
I am not moving a fucking muscle. I'm just got the sword ready, just like.
Ready, firebolt.
Okay. Slowly pushing the door open, you see in this room 3 beds on either side. The sheets and blankets have been disturbed and tossed about almost haphazardly. In the center of the room, lying upon several thick, ornate rugs, you see 6 nude young males. Their bodies torn apart. And then beyond them, beyond this heap, you see the platinum armor and long 2.5 foot long snake hair of Medusa, and her body is slowly writhing in this malicious chuckle, facing the wall away from you. You see blood all over the floor, bloody footprints, bloody pools, blood on the walls.
Pholon is holding in vomit.
If I can see the bodies, do any of them look like my brother?
At this distance, it would be impossible to tell.
I'm just gonna hold up, like, sign to just hold. And then everyone gotta try running in and taking this down. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody will do what they do on your hand signals. So you're gonna run in.
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
So
God.
Do I get the impression that she knows something is around, or is she just kind of basking in that room?
Give me an insight check.
Seven.
Is there any way I can help with that? Just being like, cause she's.
You can make your own check, not really
I'm
helping.
I'm gonna make my own, because that reminds me far too much of Demetria. I did even worse.
This macabre scene is shaking you to your core, unlike anything you have experienced before. You're not sure what to make of it. It's eerie, it's malevolent, it's overriding all your other senses.
Alright, then, do I have the door, like, all the way open right now, or, like, enough where I can actually get in?
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna slowly, silently, I'm gonna put on mage armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a potion.
Okay.
I'm reckon, you know what? I have a potion of heroism somewhere in my inventory. I'm gonna drink it.
Okay.
I thought she's just like not giving a fuck.
Alright. And then, before I run in, under my breath, I'm gonna say, this one's for Maxina. And then I'm gonna bolt in and try stabbing her in the back.
Alright. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Oh boy!
Begins.
Round 1. Fight.
Damn, okay.
Someone did worse than me.
Yeah, me.
Hey, it doesn't matter how we start the fight, it matters how we finish it, so.
1 second here.
Does my readied firebolt still count?
What were you triggering? What would the trigger have been?
Hostile intent?
Okay. Give me a second. That's a prep something real quick. You guys feel free to talk this out if you want to while I'm doing this. You get a freebie strat session real quick.
So I'm gonna run in, try doing a quick sneak attack, because I'm gonna imagine this is gonna be a sneak surprise round for me at least.
Hopefully.
A quick snake
For
attack.
you at least, yeah. I don't think I can petrify her.
Run out.
Yeah, no, but I would also let y'all know to don't forget all your abilities, you know?
Yep.
Punch, kick.
Key.
Yeah, I have an action surge left, but actually, I have a quick question because maybe one of you will know this. I don't. So, when you're under the effect, because the potion of heroism effectively puts me under the effect of bless for the duration of for an hour. I know that's when the target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, they can roll a d4 and add that number onto it. Is that only once?
No, it's every attack roll, every saving throw.
Oh,
Every
thank you.
single one.
Thank you. Okay.
So you basically got an hour buff.
Yeah, you have an
Okay.
hour of just all buffs.
Okay, thank you. I just
Oops,
wanted to
all
double check
buffs.
before I got, I have been saving this. I've been saving that fucker since the Mithril Forge.
Yeah. I kind of wish we had just been like, y'all back up a little bit. And me and Renatus, you ready? And just like obliterate the fucking room, you know? Like, I know y'all love to just charge him, but it's just like, you You might want to wait.
Yeah, but can you guys have sneak attack damage on your on your magic?
Yeah, I just took a potion of maximum spell damage. So, I mean, unfortunately, now I need to make sure I hit as opposed to an AoE, because if I AoE, I'm going to nail you for maximum damage.
Yeah, it does mean given your placement in the order, you would only hit Syaanis if you were to do the AoE.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to hit Syaanis 66.
Oh man, I could have used.
Died as he lived on the edge.
I could have used that.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. So,
Is it only one spell?
The next damage spell.
Syaanis, you charge in and you have to kind of dart around these bodies a little bit, and as you go to thrust, her head snaps to the side, and with one eye barely looking at you, I smelled you. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, buddy.
That's an 11 to attack.
She dodges to the side, wham, the trident slams into the marble wall behind her.
Fucked up. And then I bonus action disengage and run back out.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I fucked up, guys. I thought I had it. I fucked up.
Fire in the hole, boys.
You got it. Lycus.
Did I get mine off or no?
You can go ahead, range spell attack. You're gonna have cover because of all the people in between you, but go ahead.
No cover.
Spell sniper.
That's right. There you go. Beautiful.
22.
That's a hit.
11. Fire.
You got it. As she dodges out of the way, Syaanis starts coming through. He sees the firebolt coming at him. He ducks out of the way, buries itself in her shoulder, and whips back. And she looks to the side and then looks back in your direction and shakes her head.
As I'm running back into the hall, I just start screaming like, tactical retreat.
All right, Lycus, you're up.
One sec. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shatter the room. Just complete, absolute shatter the entire room, everything.
Okay.
Maximum damage, because I took the potion of maximum power. I've been holding it for a long time.
Sure.
So that's the one I took. And then I'm gonna unleash it. So it's gonna be 4d8. So what's 4d8? 32?
32.
32 maximum damage.
Okay. Need a con save?
She needs a con save, yeah.
Okay. She roll a day. Ooh, a 22.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sorry, bro.
It is what it is.
So 16 damage.
16?
And then I pop on back around my corner.
All right. So you form over these bodies right in the center of the room. Rings to the walls. The walls crack around her. She gets slammed against the back wall. You see her imprint a little bit, and she staggers down to one knee and rises back up. That one hurt. Anything else?
Nope. Just gonna hide behind the wall now. Just kind of like.
All right, Pholon, you're up. Josh, can you remove that template thing?
How?
I'll do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move through everybody. Moving through party members is
Difficult terrain, and they have to allow you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I can't even get to her because of difficult terrain. Okay, well, I guess I'll get to here.
Okay.
And yeah, I can do like shit from range. I was gonna actually. I'm gonna go ahead and stay here. Cause I'm gonna try to charge her next round.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my tween.
You got
I'll
it.
just like take a dodge action or something.
All right.
Just
so,
chilling.
You charge forward. As you do this, seeing over your friends' heads in front of you. From her side, she pulls out this long black longbow and fires 2 arrows directly at Euron. First attack is a natural 20.
Yeah.
For combinate. Well, hold on. You have something with poison damage, don't you?
I am immune.
Okay, so first arrow strikes and scrapes across your side. You feel the telltale sign of poison on this arrow, but it does not hurt your body. So you're going to take, quick math, 20 damage from this arrow.
So that's the entirety of my the temp HP I got from Bless.
20 hit points from Bless?
No, it was 10, and then it was 10 temp HP from the Potion of Heroism. Sorry, and then that's an additional 10 back down.
Temp HP doesn't stack. It only comes from one source.
That's not what I mean. I'm just doing my math. Never mind. Disregard.
Okay.
Disregard me.
You're good. Second arrow is an 8, so that deflects off your shield, ricochets down the hallway. Let me see. Renatus, you're up.
All right. We can't stay in this hallway forever. We need to either get in or get out, one of the two. And that's my advice. And then while we're in this hallway, firebolt again.
Okay. You got it.
No more fireballs?
Not right now.
Valid. Okay.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
9 fire.
Another firebolt streaks out, slams into her other shoulder, knocking her back. She's still on her feet.
I will back off to here to keep sight into the other room.
You got it. You see, since you can see so well, targeting and focusing your energy, there are hundreds of small cuts upon her body, either self-inflicted or from what happened in the previous rooms. You're not sure. Euron, you're up.
I will get out of the hallway and just rush in to greet her.
Go for it.
And I'm going to step off to the side slightly so that my party members still have a clean line of fire. And
Okay.
with my nice brand new sword, which I don't know what to use for that. Should I just do it as a...
Longsword attack.
It's just a regular longsword? Okay. Oh god, I have to find that. Bonk.
You can use it one-handed or two-handed.
I will do it one-handed.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay, and then round 2 with that. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Or 7.
Okay, 7 damage. So you dart in the room, shield up, this fancy sword out, dance around the side of the male bodies, slash at her. She backs up and goes to bring an arrow, knock back at your head. You uppercut, catches her off guard, rakes up against the front of her torso. She staggers backward and puts her hand on her chest, pulls away with blood, looks up at you, and then collapses on the ground.
I'd call fucking hacks. Am I still initiative locked?
No.
For good measure, I'm gonna chop her fucking head off.
Okay, see if you're strong enough. Make an attack roll.
Okay, Shit, I closed it too early. 20 to hit for 6.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I'm taking her head off.
All right, so standing up, towering over you, taking the long sword, lift it up over your head, and slam it down into her neck. It bites, it tears in, but it doesn't break through. And then from this horizontal wound in the side of her neck, you see the scales start to change color from green to purple to hues of blues. Her neck grows, her head grows, the snake grows, her body grows, and this massive tail whips out around behind her and catches you by the legs. I need everybody to roll for initiative again.
I should have actually used my bonus action because I was planning on doing. I was. Oh, Josh. I was planning on doing. Oh God, I was gonna do a second wind.
Oh, me too.
Oh God. That's Uriel, isn't it? Or Uriel.
We'll find out. All right. So, Euron, how much damage did you do? Well, that would have been auto crit.
Auto crit? Sorry.
That would have been.
It would have been a full D8 plus. Okay. So that would have been.
That's what you rolled.
So 8, 6. Yeah, 14.
You got it. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. All right, so this creature wraps up, rises around you. That would have been the end of your turn. Or initiative locked.
Would you let me do my bonus action?
Go ahead, why not? The tail's still going to try and wrap around you, but go ahead. Okay, you got it.
My second wind.
Your adrenaline kicks in as this occurs. I'm good with that.
I will roll that as soon as I can. Okay. That was actually really decent. And that's it.
All right. Roll this until it whips out to wrap around you. That is not going to be enough. That is a 13 to hit. All right. No, and as it tries to trip you up, you see she has thrown down the longbow and then lashes out with these massive claws. That is a nope. That's a base 2 roll. Not going to hit. Second attack is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
For 7 slashing damage. It tears into your armor and rips metal back as it gouges into your skin. Make sure there's nothing else for her. Make sure I'm running her right real quick. Okay. As you're focused on these large black serrated claws whipping out at you, you see this shining, splendid looking longsword rise up from behind her out of something on her back that you couldn't see because of her armor, and it rises up in the air and floats and then slashes towards you.
For fuck's sakes.
That is a 7. So you dodge underneath at the last moment as it clears your head, and as it wavers there, it starts to kind of dance about in the air in front of you as though to engage you, but then it kind of hesitates a bit. Lycus, you're up. I think you're muted.
Is she wearing any metal?
All the armor has ripped apart in this much larger form. It's all scale,
so
natural hide.
Absolutely no manufactured anything on her.
Nothing.
Okay. There goes that idea.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's fine. That's what I needed to know before I could do anything else. I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to dip some ammunition in that poison that I got from outside. Well, she's going to be anti-poison. She's a fucking snake. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and just dip some of that poison in the or dip some ammo in the poison.
Okay.
Try coating some of these darts. I don't know how many you're gonna give me, but
you got it. Right. I'm pretty sure I told you how many doses that was, right?
I don't have it anymore in my inventory. I don't know. I must have uploaded or re-merged at one point. I don't have it at all.
I think you had 4 doses and you used.
I used
I thought
one
it was
when
4
I coated
and
my
you used
sword.
1. Yeah.
I did, yeah, but I don't have any data on it whatsoever.
Okay.
And then usually when you have so much ammunition, it's not 1 piece per vial.
Right.
Most of them say you can coat like 3 or 4 darts.
Yeah, we'll go with the rule of 3. So we'll say you have 9. If you have that many, that can be coated.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
If you want to use all 3 doses, but I think it'd be an action to apply each
I
dose.
think
I'm
it's
not
an
sure.
action per. It should be an action per. So
Yeah.
I would have three darts here.
You got it. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna have to be my turn to cook the ammo.
All right, Pholon. Standing, so your turn is up as you start to maneuver and try to get in position. You see Euron in trouble there. This massive, large, snake-like Medusa figure trying to coil around her. This flying sword whipping out at her. You temporarily lock eyes with her. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yuck.
Unless you want to avert your eyes and close them.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if at any point you open your eyes during this round, then you would be subject to this effect. You'd basically have to fight blind to avoid it, is what I'm trying to tell you, and that applies to all players.
Shit. Okay. Well, knowing where she is, can I still charge at her even though I'm not? Can I look down at the floor?
So the idea is you're closing your eyes, you're effectively blinded as far as the creature is concerned. Okay? Any attack rolls are made with disadvantage.
Okay, so can I, because charge only adds damage, can I still charge at her?
Yeah, you just have to hit.
Okay, then I'll do that, because that's 10, 20, 30, well, pretty much 30, but that's within her range because she's a big square. I will charge without looking and hit with disadvantage. We do that. And I do my Fury of Blows with my hooves.
Make an attack roll first.
Yeah. Hooves.
With disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to roll that one again.
That's fine.
See what the lower one is. Yeah, that's a nat 1 for that one.
Okay, so you kick out and feel nothing but air.
Roonies.
Okay, and that would have been your charge attack.
Yep. Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, I get my second attack. I'm just gonna do twice with disadvantage.
Yeah, you can hold control for disadvantage too, unless you're using something else to roll.
Oh, that's right. I do have control. Does an 11 hit?
Does not.
Okay. Let me look at clicky click, clickety clack. Okay, I missed both of those, so I don't get that. Slightly unfortunate. And I didn't do any of that, so I don't get that. Cool. I guess I'll just kind of sit here without looking then, since I missed. Because I'm gonna save my other key points and stuff for when I don't.
You got it. Syaanis, you're up. Are you gonna avert your eyes?
No.
Okay. So I need a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Okay, you're good. You're unaffected. You lock eyes. You feel it start to grip your body and slow you down, but you power through it.
All right. Then I'm going to run into the room.
Okay.
And try flanking her.
For it.
All right, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And that'll be 26 damage.
Nice. That's a good hit. You dodge in, dart around Pholon's legs, tumble, and lash out with the trident. You rake off these massive purplish scales that flicker and dart across the room. She turns to look at you, and you see a tinge of that violent aura around the irises of her eyes.
Okay.
Anything else?
1 sec. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, Renatus.
Am I far enough away? Or would I have to avert?
Let me double check here. You're far enough away.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna look to my right. You know, obviously we're battling. There's nothing in that room, right? Nothing where we came from. No one's coming. I don't hear anything.
Not at the moment.
All right, cool. I want to. Instead of firebolt, I'm gonna do my ghostly middle finger ranged attack.
You got it. Go for it.
That works. Yeah, it's a 12.
12 does not penetrate.
Damn. All right. Well, that sucks. I tried. Now stick to firebolt.
I keep forgetting that we reflavored that.
We did.
Yeah.
Anything else?
It's awesome. Damn it. That's all I got for now.
All right, you're on.
Okay. So bonus action, shield wall.
Okay.
So that's done.
Remind your fellow players.
So anyone adjacent to somebody with a shield gets a +2. Anyone with a shield gets a +1. So Syaanis, if you are within 5 feet of me, you will get a +3, but otherwise, Pholon, you have a +2. Okay. So that's bonus action. Her attention is on not me, correct?
It's darting between all three of you. She's currently looking at Syaanis because she just got jabbed in the back.
I want to take a moment because I had this thought when I first came in. I want to look at the bodies of the young men that have been thrown around. Do they look like my brother? I will use an action for a perception check if I have to.
So the bodies are stacked. If you want to try and dig through and use an action, you can do that. The faces, you can see half the faces. They don't look like your brother.
I will take an action and do that.
Okay. Real quickly, you reach down and grab one body off the top, and you see the other three faces, their heads all together at disjointed angles. None of them look familiar.
Then I'm going to shut my eyes and look at her, kind of turn my body back towards her, the direction I knew she was, and just go like, "Oh, give me back my brother, you bitch," and like just have my sword ready to hit her.
You got it. All right. The sword darts away from you, Euron, and moves over here. You can take an opportunity attack against it if you want, as it flies away and it starts to focus on Syaanis and Pholon.
Yes, I will take an opportunity attack against it.
Go for it.
No, that's an 8 to hit.
No, you miss because your eyes are closed, and it darts over.
Is that also rolling your bless?
Oh no, shit.
There you go.
Gonna add a D4 to everything.
11 to hit.
Still does not hit, unfortunately. But yes, remember your bless, please.
Thank you for the reminder, Josh.
Okay, so it is going to lash out at you again, trying to constrict you. Thessaly is. Euron.
Yep.
And that is a 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And it whips out, you hear it coming, you step up at the right time, it goes underneath your feet. Make sure I'm running that right too. But then you hear her whisper this hissing, sardonic voice. Sister, join me. I can give you the power. And she lashes out at Pholon on Syaanis with snake hair against Pholon and a claw at Syaanis. Can't roll for shit.
Can I roll out of initiative tell her to go fuck herself?
Sure.
She said, like, join me, and I go fuck yourself.
That's a 14 to hit you, Pholon.
I have the +2 from Euron, so no.
Nice. Okay. And a 27 to hit you, Syaanis.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So she carves away, shoves your shield down, and slashes across your clavicle area. That's 11 slashing damage to you.
I will have that.
Okay.
So,
knows.
5 or 6.
That would be 5. You round down unless otherwise specified.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
Okay. This sword is going to lash out at Pholon from the side. That is, God, a 2. Pholon, you're ducking and diving and dodging and dipping and weaving.
5Ds, baby.
I'm just in a constant state of motion right now with my eyes closed. I'm like one of the little gas station blow up guys right now.
Wacky waveable inflatable all flame 2-man.
The sword that is slashes out at you full on, you duck underneath, and it twists around in the air, catches the door, slams the door shut behind you, and goes to the other side. Syaanis, you can get an opportunity attack on the sword if you want. Now think about it. And then we're up to Lycus.
It's 13 to hit.
13 does not hit. You miss. Sorry. All right, Lycus, you're up.
All right, I grab one of my darts, load it in my pipes, turn the corner and fire. Wait, the door's closed.
Yeah, the sword slammed the door shut.
How the fuck does the door slam? The door's shut.
It hit it.
I know. I like Lycus is like, what the fuck? So I ram this fucking door, and I open this door as best I can.
Okay. You push through, you feel some resistance from Pholon. He gets shoved out of the way as you open the door into the room.
Could you remove the fog of war? Like, is that something I could request? Mainly because, like, when I'm hiding back here, like, I actually have to I can't see anything. That's why I kept moving into the room, because I'm like, I just want to see what's actually going on, since we're only focused in this region.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of the point. Lycus can't see that.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I shoot the bitch.
Okay,
And yeah,
so
I'm looking at her.
okay. Let's see. So I couldn't see you when you started your turn, so you're fine. You don't have to worry about that. Make an attack roll.
I wasn't expected to be that well. Does a 12 hit?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I think so.
Anything else?
Yeah, I go back. Nope.
What's your movement?
turn.
What's your movement? Yeah, I don't think you could have made it back, could you? Oh no, you could have it on diagonal. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, full on. You're up.
Punch. And I'm at disadvantage because my eyes are still closed.
Okay.
Close. Ouch. Nope. And
You're lashing about wildly. Can't make contact.
Oops. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Ouch.
What?
Well,
A 15 doesn't hit?
Does not.
Well, wow, yeah, no. Okay, I'm just gonna keep all my points.
Okay, you're defending. Syaanis, you're up. Are you averting your eyes?
No.
All right, con save.
4.
Okay, so once more, as you're preparing your attack, you lock eyes, confident in your body's ability to shrug off the effects. As you lock eyes, though, that grips you, your feet plant to the ground, and your legs go motionless. And as you look down, your feet and rising up your legs begins to turn to stone, and rapidly encompassing your entire body. You are petrified.
Entirely in one round?
Entirely in one round.
So he's just
Okay, I am not trying to 1v1 her. No.
We're not too sure up. What are you doing?
Alrighty then. I don't see that. That really sucks.
It does.
Man. Well, I'm just gonna continue as usual, I guess. I can't shape. The problem is I don't think I could shape if I can't see them. Yeah, creatures I can see. Well, not gonna do that yet. Firebolt incoming.
Okay.
That's a no.
Just reflects
been
off her
nice,
thick
too.
hide.
That
Yeah, that was
max.
really nice. 2 perfect 10s. Good God.
It would have been.
Yeah. Damn.
Anything else?
How's it going in there?
Damon shouts out from down the hallway. All right, you're on. You're up.
Jesus.
I will bend down, like crack an eye open to like scan the battlefield quickly,
Okay.
and then yell back, "She turned Syaanis to stone!" And no, I'm eyes shut. I'm just gonna start wailing on her and just go, "I don't need sister. I have 2 brothers. Now where is my brother?" And just like start bashing at her.
Go for it.
And if I don't manage to hit her this round, I am going to swap swords because this is bullshit. So it's disadvantage, correct?
It is.
I have no idea what's doing to my, okay. Not that's an 8. So, nope. And... no, that's a 10.
Keep swiping wildly in the air. Can't seem to connect. What else you doing?
That's pretty much, I've used all the... At this point now, just screw it. I'm going to... The sword is clearly off balance to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop it and go start, like, grab my Makaira.
Okay. You got it. Is that it?
No, just eyes shut, stay exactly where I am.
Okay. You and Pholon hear the telltale sign of that flying sword whip around, the energy bending around it as it flies away. It's flying over Pholon's head and down the hallway. You can both get an opportunity attack if you want, with
Yes,
disadvantage
please.
since you're both closing your eyes.
Yikes, that's a nope.
That is also a nope.
All right, so swings past 5, 10, 15, 20, and comes down the
wait,
hallway.
Wait. Fuck.
What you got?
Hold on.
What you got?
Fuck. 13?
13 does not hit, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Comes down, you see the sword come flying around the corner, Lycus, and it swipes at you. Doesn't roll very good. That is a 7 to hit you, Lycus. Alright, you're up, Lycus. What are you doing?
That sword's made of metal, huh? How
It
would
is.
we roll this?
What do you want to do?
Would this be able to even affect it if it is I don't even
Talking
know
about
how,
heat
how
metal?
would we roll that. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah,
mean,
I was wondering because it's not. It just is a thing.
you know, I'd let you. What is? Does heat metal have an upcasting rule?
What does that mean? An upcast rule?
Like cast it at 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level, you
Yeah.
get increased stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. If you upcast it, we'll just remove one of those extra bonus die because it is metal already. If you want to try and do that, so if you would normally get 3 die, you'll get 2 against the sword instead.
Just to be able to cast it on it.
Well, you can cast it on it. It's just not going to do any damage to it at normal level.
Okay, I see. I see. What
If you
you're
want to
saying.
put more
I see what
energy
you're
into it to damage the sword, sure, why
saying. I
not?
see what you're saying. Okay.
Let's have fun with it.
I'm not gonna do that just because it's concentration, and this thing hits me once, it's gonna go. So.
Okay.
Fuck. As silly as it sounds, I'm gonna fucking shoot it.
Okay, go for it. It is moving around. It is dancing all over the place. It's gonna be hard to hit.
I'm fucking shoot it. There's a 20 hit.
20 hits.
14 damage with a poison dart. Because
Was that with the minus 10?
yeah, I always. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It'd be 17. I didn't see it do the 3. No
Okay.
wait, hold on. That's the Lycus blowgun. So didn't you set it to do that?
No, I did not. It does
Okay,
not
so
automatically do that.
It's not minus 10. It's minus 5. So
Okay.
it'd be 16.
16 barely misses.
That
It's got
doesn't
an
make
AC
sense.
is 17.
Hold on.
What are we looking at?
Because I should have more than just a +3.
It should be your dex
Sharpshooter's
modifier, right?
-5, shouldn't it?
It should be
Yeah.
Dex modifier plus proficiency.
Oh, it's not adding your proficiency
It's not
bonus
adding
then.
my proficiency to this.
Yeah, so add your
I just
proficiency bonus.
noticed this.
Okay.
So we'll need to come back. Proficiency should be another 3. Because my
Okay.
negative should be 5. I should be getting a 6, so it should be a +1 to whatever I roll.
Okay,
That's what
so
okay.
you
We'll
rolled a
fix that later.
17. You rolled a 17. That's an 18, so it does hit. Good.
18, yeah, 14 damage. And then if it can take poison, I doubt it can, but yeah.
14 damage. All right.
It's,
You let out a dart, and somehow this dart just slams into it, and you see it kind of fracture a bit, and it spins wildly, slams into the wall, and now it's dancing in a disoriented fashion. It's still got energy, though.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, magical magic, bitch. Let's go.
You're good.
Renatus! Help!
All right. Is that it, Lycus?
Yes, sir.
All right, Pholon.
All right. We're gonna try it. My eyes are still closed.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes. Ooh, with disadvantage, that's a 20 to hit
That's a hit.
for 3 bludgeoning.
There you go. That's something.
Whoa.
Okay.
My fist penetrated her scales.
It did.
Dope. And I get to do it again. Not as good. An 11 does not hit.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. I think because I did. Oh, wait.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah, very interesting.
I know, right?
Words.
So
Words
good.
all over the place.
That's not what I was looking for. There was something else that I'm looking for. Oh, this. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a key point
Okay.
and do the punchy punch again.
Go for it.
Click. And hooves. Click. Nope, that's a 9. And 12. Nope. Cool. Well, that's my turn. At least I hit her once.
That's it. All
I'm
right,
pretty proud of
Renatus.
that.
You did. You're getting better.
Yeah. You are fighting blind, so.
All right. I hear his cries for help with the sword. I'm guessing that's what he was crying for. I will firebolt the sword.
Go for it.
Try to. 18
18 hits.
or a 20.
Okay. Arcane damage slams into it, spinning with flames on it, slams onto the stone and whisks away and lies motionless near the doorway.
Woo! All right.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. And you hear from the side corner of the stairwell.
All right. Someone is still encapsulated in stone. Watch out in there. Next round's gonna hurt.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Oh,
Is that
God.
Somebody will take half damage.
Okay. So, question. Since I'm out of range, does it, like, I know you said earlier, like, it doesn't take effect if it can't see you at the beginning of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Would that
For it to take effect, you have to be within range and it has to see you at the beginning of your turn.
So if I'm already outside the range, I can then move up?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
That's what you gather with your arcane knowledge. Sure.
Thank you.
We'll call it that. You're welcome. Is that it?
Yes.
All right, you're on.
Sorry, I was adjusting the music. I'm just going to take another, like this time for sure.
Hacking about wildly, fighting for your life.
Oh, that is a 23 to hit
That hits.
for 7 damage.
You got it.
And that is and then that is a dirty 20 to hit for 11.
That's also a hit. Nice.
There we go.
All right.
I actually hit the bitch.
Switching back to your more accustomed sword, you start to feel it tear into thick hide and flesh as you're lashing about. Anything else?
No, that's just it. I'm going to stay exactly where I am and just keep, doing the thing of the. It's kind of all I can do.
All right.
Does bless doesn't add damage, does it?
No, it is on to attack rolls and saving throws.
Gotcha.
Correct.
All right.
All right. So
I could try opening my eyes, but I'm not risking it.
Oh, no.
Leslie, once again, as you start hacking at her, she starts deflecting and she's engaging you and lashes out at Pholon. Why do you fight its sister? You could be so much more. Pholon, a claw attack is coming at you for a 20 to hit for 14 damage.
Ow. Well, thank
And
you.
If
going
it
to attempt
attacks again,
to-
I want to impose disadvantage on the next one. If it attacks full
Okay.
on again.
Well, at this, whips her tail out towards Pholon. You impose disadvantage. You put your shield and try to deflect her a little bit. So I'll roll that a second time. First one was a 13, which I don't think hits anyway. Second one was a 13. Does 13 hit you Pholon? Okay. So you dodge out of the way of this tail as Euron jumps in the way. And in fury, she lashes out with her snake hair at Euron.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19 to hit. Sorry, which is a total of a 28. A 28 to hit. 19 was the
28.
base score.
Fuck!
but you're immune to poison damage, which was a lot. 3. That's a total of 8 piercing damage to you.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
It saved you from 30 poison damage. Lycus, you're up.
I'm sorry.
God, the screams. It's like, what's going on in that room? The fuck is that?
Damage,
No, I heard. Lycus is like, what the fuck is going on in there? Yeah, we're gonna roll around and fire at this bitch.
Go for it.
Just trying to be a sniper.
Yeah.
That's just we're just gonna be like, nope, and that's gonna. Everybody alive? Guy. No. All right, you're up. Oh, do I see my allies?
You see Pholon and Euron.
I'm gonna just start really chanting for Euron, and so give her a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And it disappear.
That's a D8, right?
That is a D8, minimum 3.
You got it.
And applies to damage as well?
No.
No, good to know. Thank you. Saving that for saving throw, though.
All right, Pholon.
Well, misread a thing, so I'm gonna do that this time. Hooves with disadvantage. Nope. Hooves with disadvantage. 16 to hit?
16 barely misses.
Well, I'm gonna use my Fury of Blows as a bonus action, which means I use another key point, which is fine. And I do Hooves with disadvantage.
Blind fighting is hard, y'all.
Hooves with disadvantage. Yeah, that's a miss.
I just like how you're saying it.
Pholon rears up and just starts. Some's hitting high but getting deflected off. Some's just catching nothing but air. But Pholon is a busy beaver with these hooves.
I'm essentially just doing like the doggy paddle.
Yeah, really hard.
Really hard. Just
well, you
not
could be
doing
hitting.
much.
You're just not penetrating.
Yeah.
So because I did the flurry of blows, I get the benefits of disengage, and my walking speed increases by 10 feet, which I don't really care. But what I'm going to be doing is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I guess.
Okay, so you dart back out of the room, hopping over the now still flying sword.
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
And that's gonna be I'm gonna get ready to charge again.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my tween.
All right. We're not too sure up.
So from where I'm at, I can only see Thessaly.
You see Thessaly, and I'll say every now and then you can barely see Euron as they're going back and forth fighting.
Is it enough to shield her? Because now I see I don't have to protect. One, I know Syaanis is stone.
I thought shield you had to cast a self.
Huh?
Unless you're trying to do something else. Does shield have a range of self?
I wanted to shield her from the blast.
Shaping.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll say good. That's cool. Why not? Sure.
All right. Well, fire in the hole.
You got it.
Let's go. It's 15 dex save.
Dex save is a 7.
34 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
We'll see. Quick math.
Load up.
All right, so the entire room gets immolated in arcane fire. It shapes itself around you, Euron. Syaanis, you see some black soot start to appear on his statue form, but otherwise unharmed. But Thessaly just gets baked and torn apart. The hide getting singed on the edges, a tail catching alight. She gets hurt real bad.
Burn the BBEG.
Well, you wouldn't see that, Euron. Your eyes are closed. Renatus, she would see that. You would also see that Thessaly, she's starting to get some cuts on her.
Like the cuts from last time?
Like during this
when
battle,
she just dropped?
no, during this battle, she has acquired some new cuts. She's taking a little bit of damage.
A little bit. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's good. Hey, another 30 turns, guys. We got this.
God.
Anything else?
Pass turn.
All right, you're on.
I'm gonna open my eyes.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so make sure I have the right thing. So con save. Without applying anything, that's a 20. But
Okay, you're good.
okay, I don't know why that rolled a d4 plus 1, but that's a 24.
You're good. That's awesome. That's a good thing.
And I'm just gonna look at her and just go, I think my brothers are helping me just fine. And so that first, I'm gonna swing at her. That first one's a 22 to hit
That's a hit.
for 11.
All right.
But then the second one's a 12.
That's a miss.
Actually, wait, hold on, shit.
Holding.
No, why does it keep wanting to add a plus 1? 15 to hit, sorry.
Okay, still a miss. Her AC is 17, so if you're off, you can ignore the blessed thing. If you're off by more than 4. Okay.
Okay,
Her AC is 17.
yeah. And
Anything else?
No, at this, I think at this point, that
You
is...
already used your action surge and all that? I'm just asking.
Oh, no, thank you! Action surge, yeah, I'm a smack a bitch again. I keep
Yeah, while
forgetting.
your eyes are open.
Yeah, that's
now
why
my
I said
eyes
that.
are open. Yeah, okay, action
I know
surge.
it's a little intense. Just trying to help you out.
That's a 26 to hit
That's a hit.
for 6.
Yep.
And that is a 17 to hit
That's a hit.
for that. Actually, sorry, that would be an 18 technically, an 18 to hit for
Okay.
an additional 6.
You got it.
And
So with each strike plunging deeper and deeper into her hide, she screams out in fury and faces you full bore. She is very upset with you.
And with that note, shut my eyes again.
Okay. All right.
Just
So
in case she tries to do anything.
she was wholly focused on Renatus with the fireball until you started tearing into her hide. So she shifts forward and slams the door shut, trapping you in with her, and she is going to lash out with her. She's going to attempt to constrict you. That is a 19 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So it starts to squeeze, but you're able to push yourself at the last moment out of the way as a claw comes streaking towards your face. That's not going to hit. That's a 10. You duck out of the way just to see all these 2-3 foot long snakes surge towards your body. God, nope. You know what to expect now. You hear the movement. You've gotten in a rhythm. It's a 12 to hit. You dodge out of the way. You squander your opportunity, young one. I will enjoy your blood. Lycus, you're up.
Get it, bitch.
Boy, I got awfully quiet in there. Oh, fuck. Like, ah! Yeah. Oh, I like how you happen to reposition her right next to the door.
She's smart.
Yeah, she's smart. Mhm. Is she, though?
So you know.
Yeah. Mhm.
What you gonna do?
Gee, boss. Does this door open inside or
It
outward?
opens inward towards the room they're fighting in.
So could I open it just now if she's standing in front of it?
Yeah, she would have to use an action to hold it shut. She's just slamming it because she knows how magic users work, and usually for most things you'll have to see her. So she's like, nope, fuck that, and she's focusing on Euron.
I can see that tail right there. Yeah.
I have a question. Is that door wooden?
Yeah, that's a better question. Is that door wooden?
It
Technically,
is.
there wouldn't be a door since I shattered.
It is. That's a good point. Give me a second.
And then it got fucking
Also, it would've-
fireballed.
And then
I was
fireball.
gonna say, it also would have burned to oblivion.
That's
Yeah,
a
hold on.
really
I'm trying
good
to
question.
recall the rules for heavy objects.
Heavy objects? Well, let me tell you what the rules are for shatter.
Please do. I'm trying to recall because there's different hit points and everything for heavy doors, light doors, blah blah blah.
Well, I did maximum of 32 damage, so.
Okay, yeah, good call. Okay, the door's gone. She didn't slam the door shut, but she did get closer. So you would have seen her as soon as you popped out from behind the wall.
Okay.
Good call.
And then I'm gonna shoot her.
Go for it. Did you use all 3 poison darts yet?
Yes, this is now a regular dart.
Okay.
All right, 20 to hit, and then 14 damage.
That's a hit. 14 damage. You got it. Streaks out, embeds thick in her neck.
Perfect.
Straight between 2 hide. 2 scales.
Yep.
All right, Pholon.
Technical question. Regardless of her focus, if I open my eyes, then I have to make the Constitution saving throw, correct?
You are within range and she can see you. At the start of your turn, you can either choose to have your eyes closed or open. If they're open, you have to make the con save.
Okay. I will keep my eyes shut then.
Okay.
I'm going to charge at her. Is the sword being in the way going to be a problem for me?
No, I just left it there for positioning. It's lying on the floor. You're fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to charge at her 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, 30. Whap. So that is a charge, which is an extra D3 for damage. And then I do my Kahrs with disadvantage. Please, nope. And please, nope. And another key point, Fury of Blows. Well, I guess that doesn't hit.
It does not.
I don't know.
It didn't roll with disadvantage, but that's fine.
14 doesn't hit either.
It does not.
Damn it.
High AC and blinded. It sucks. I know. I'm sorry.
Let me check this thing really quick. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna let Renatus start going while you're looking at that.
Okay. No, I don't have it. I don't have anything else for it.
Okay. Renatus, what you doing?
All right, I am going to be casting Magic Missile
Go for it.
as level 2.
All right. And while you're rolling that damage, Pholon, were you gonna do anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay here. It's fine. I'll just suffer. It's fine.
You got it.
Next time I get something like potion heroism, I'm fucking giving it to you.
All right, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 16 damage.
16. You got it.
Right.
Good hit.
Plus, yeah.
These invisible forces start slamming out like fists, hitting her body, making her writhe, making her scream. She is getting low.
Last turn.
All right, you're on.
Quick question.
Yep.
Could Pholon hear the magic missiles hitting her and just imagine that he was the one that was hitting her?
Of course. Of course. You're just flailing wildly. It's a team effort, really. You're distracting and she's getting hit.
He needs some plus ones.
All right, you're on. Eyes open or shut?
Eyes open.
Constitution saving throw.
So that is an 18 plus 2, so a dirty 20.
You're good.
All right. And again, I can't remember. What was the last thing she yelled at me? About
your blood is.
She's going to enjoy your blood.
Yeah, no, I told her I already used a comeback. We're good.
Yep, you are. Comeback successful.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 9.
All right.
Then a 19 to hit for 6.
How are we going to do this?
Yes! Sorry. I want to, as we swing, I want to, actually, just so I can position this, how tall is she compared to me? Could I feasibly reach her shoulder with my hand?
Normal standing height, when she's not extending, she's like 12, 13 feet tall.
Okay, so I cannot reach her shoulder.
Not when she's standing up.
Is she standing up?
Well, not if you start hitting her, she might not be.
If she, so the first hit, I want to go for her, sort of her stomachy area to try and bring her down.
Okay.
And when she bends, I just want to grab her shoulder and just go, "This is for Mitros, you goddamn bitch." And then just straight through her heart with my sword.
Slices through, the blade comes out the back, and blood starts oozing out down your hand and onto the floor around you. You hear a gurgling sound as she through as she tries to speak.
Move, lick some of her blood.
Go for it. She makes a gurgling sound as you lick up the blood, taunting her. Blood starts flowing out of your mouth, and she reaches out towards you with those massive claws. You kick her off the sword. She slams on the ground, and she twitches violently for several seconds before finally coming to a rest.
I'm presumably fucking covered. Fuck. Also, just in memory of the basilisk we dealt with, because it was, I want to just, I'm going to start trying to go through and be like, okay, where's her stomach? And I'm going to prepare to start, like, trying to use one of the stomach or blood to try and unpetrify Syaanis.
Okay. You start trying to get some blood. So, no more initiative. Syaanis is currently petrified. There's a body of this massive, transformed Medusa Thessaly on the ground in front of you. Some of you are down the hallway, some of you are in the room. What are y'all doing?
Pholon's just sitting right in that doorway.
I got her!
I seen. I am ignoring pretty much everything and going straight to Syaanis, and I'm gonna start opening my spell book because I have a spell I want to try.
Okay.
It's not prepared, so I'm gonna have to take some time to get it, but I have remove curse, and I want to try to use that spell.
Okay. So you move over, you inspect him real quick, and you quickly push one of the beds aside to give yourself enough room on the floor. Sit down, open your spell book, and you start studying. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna try and do a lesser restoration, kind of out of desperation, to see if I can do anything to kind of help reverse this. It doesn't remove petrification. It removes paralysis and a few other things, but in this case, I'm just gonna try and do whatever I can.
Okay, so rushing up to Syaanis, you focus your healing energy, you play the tune on your pipe flute, and you get the sense that it would be more effective if it was a more powerful spell.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know what this is. I've never dealt with fucking Medusas. I was the last one who got turned to stone.
General question. Did Euron look through all of the bodies in the room?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll go back down this hallway, and I see the spiral staircase up here, right?
You do.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll see that there's a hallway and go, okay, cool. And then, is the weird, not anymore sentient sword still there?
It is.
Can I examine it?
You can.
I want to check it out.
Okay. You just like looking at it, or are you picking it up? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll look at it. I'll like, brush it off. I'll take a peek there.
So you reach down, grab the sword. It feels strangely warm in your hand. As you turn it over, look, it's finely crafted. It looks to be... You've seen similar swords that Euron has carried, those of Metrosian make. And as you're kind of looking it over, you hear in your mind, "My sister. I sense my sister."
Shelly, I'm gonna kill
Is she near?
Too bad I didn't shatter the sword.
Is Euron near?
I'm muted. Oh, you meant that, sister. Got it. Can I like talk telepathy to the sword, or do I have to talk out loud to the sword?
You can talk telepathy if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like think to the sword and go, oh, you meant that? I thought you meant the other sword that's on the floor. Yes. You are
Her brother, Fenris.
You don't have black hair, sir. You also don't have the same skin tone as Euron does.
I might have once. It has been a long time.
Can I ask what happened to you? Do you remember what because you were now, I don't know if you know this, you are now a sword.
Yes, I know. And I know what's happened to me. It haunts me every minute.
Is there a way to reverse it?
Yes, now please. Please, let me speak to my sister.
Well, she's kind of busy. Yeah, okay. And so I'll kind of like awkwardly figure out how to hold the sword without like, I'm like, well, where's the part? I don't want to inappropriately hold. So I'm just gonna like kind of hold the sword like to the side and just see Euron like covered in blood, like smearing it all over Syaanis and like making happy faces. I'll be like, Euron, dear, can I borrow you for a second in the hallway?
Certainly.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna just you two just keep doing the thing with Syaanis. I'm just gonna borrow her for a minute. And I'm just gonna like literally drag her ass out into the hallway, and I'm just gonna be like, so I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm not gonna tell you this. Here, hold this.
Look, here you go. It's for you.
And then I'm just gonna like sit and wait for her to start crying so that I can hug her. But like I don't want to do it yet. I'm just gonna wait.
You ready? The hug action. Got it.
Oh,
Wait, can I also like hold on to the little bit of the sword too so that I can hear her?
You can try and see if it works like that.
It's a critical hug.
I will cup it like this, sort of like resting the blade across my palms.
Okay, I'll kind of like touch it on top.
Okay.
I'm raising my eyebrow like, Pholon, what the fuck?
See, you feel how warm the blade is, and in your mind you do recognize your brother's voice. Sister.
Ten?
Could it truly be you? Mitros bless us. I didn't think I'd ever find you again.
Euron's locked her knees so she does not fall over.
Pholon's just gonna like kind of like still touching the sword, just trying to hold her up.
Where have you been? You never came home.
It's a long story. I thought you were all gone. Lutheria fucking got me.
I know. I saw. I thought you'd have been back.
What?
What do you remember of that day?
I was out in the field with my company, dealing with the group of centaurs that were trying to card. It got bloody fast, and I called to the gods for help, and none of them heard me. No, maybe they didn't respond anyway. And so I called to her. And suddenly I won. And when I returned to the city, the guards didn't recognize me. I went and I ran home, and they said the house had been empty for years. They had no record of our family ever existing, not our parents, not you, not my wife, not my son, not even our ancestors. Nothing. And then I started to change, and I had to get out of the city. But they said we were gone.
I did not expect the magic to influence you as well, even in such a minor way.
What?
You must know, sister, I am so sorry. I couldn't help it.
Ben, I'm going to bring you back to life so I can kill you again. What did you do?
You left. You left to go fight. It was mid-morning, and a beggar came to our door, a woman, and she asked for some coin. And so we offered some, as Ada and Amma wish. And in exchange, she offered me wine. And graciously I accepted, but then I couldn't move. And she changed, Euron, she changed so dreadfully. I remember seeing a tall, sinister appearance with large hooked black antlers. And before I knew it, a crystal scythe was buried in my chest. I lashed out at her, I struck her, I drew blood. She cackled. She cackled in her malicious laughter. My eyes failed me, and when I could see once more, I was looking down at my body in this current form. And she cackled and cackled. The noise brought out Amma and Ada. And I didn't want to, but she sent me towards them.
I will gather the sword and just hug it. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
I was supposed to protect them. All of them. Instead, she made me murder them. All of them. Cackling the whole time, she drew their souls into her scythe. But she wasn't satisfied. She couldn't find you. She couldn't find you anywhere. And then you called out to her. And she took me with her. And we found you lying prostrate on the ground. And she meant to send me at you also, but then something happened. A blinding light intervened. And then she was confused. She did not know what she was there for. She forgot. And so we left. And she took me back to the Nether Sea. And I guess she forgot who and what I was as well, because she sent me here. But while I was connected to her, I saw everything. Augustus was once a nobleman, And with him and Terran Nerdagon, they contrived a plot to assassinate the king of Mitros, Leander Cratoan. But they needed Lutheria's aid. And she agreed to do it, so long as we were left unharmed, so that she could always tell us to keep them on a leash. Once Kahrs became king, he grew ever closer to Sidon. Sidon and Lutheria have some sort of agreement. I don't know what it is, but eventually Kahrs became so paranoid that Sidon convinced Lutheria to come back and finish all of us, so that there may never be a threat to his domain. And with glee, she did so. To end our line, to trap our souls forever. They killed us because you are the rightful heir, Euron. I killed them because you are the rightful heir.
I'm just gonna I'm not processing all of that. I'm just hugging the sword. Well, you're going to get the bitch. We'll get her and Sidon and Kahrs. We'll get justice for them. We will get justice or we will get vengeance, whichever comes first.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So, Fenris found, Thessaly defeated, the Amazons held in the sway, Syaanis petrified. We'll find out what happens next week. So I hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see y'all either next Tuesday for Hearts of Shadow at 7 p.m. Central here on Penny for a Tale, or next Thursday for Odyssey the Dragonlord, 8 p.m. Central, just like tonight. And sorry to go off on such a heavy note, but we're running out of time. Well, we ran out of time, so here we are. I hope you all have a... Let me kill this music. A little inappropriate now. I hope you all have an amazing night. Don't forget to love each other. Keep having great adventures. Thank you for joining us as always, and we'll see y'all next time, all right? Bye, everybody.